I think what I was saying is
we have to do an introduction. Jesus.
Right, so we're gonna start with the intro then.
Yes,
Violence
thank you.
second.
Yes.
I got you.
Like Zoe, mama, I go
Relentless.
what are we doing? We should be playing ice cream wine.
No.
Relentless.
That what we want to do? Felt like it was fitting. We just
Relentless.
Everybody recovering. Getting the Appleton out of your system.
Fresh off a Caribana weekend, you heard?
Yes, sir.
If you weren't here, you a dickhead.
Oh, Jesus.
Relentless.
Easy like Zoe. She's so carefree.
Little live for good.
We're really letting this play out?
Easy like
She is not carefree.
so easy like Zoe.
The song's an oxymoron.
Easy like Zoe. Oh, what a beauty.
Thank you for tuning in. Let's get to it.
What a
Like
time.
Zoe, mama, I go relentless.
What up, Zoe?
Relentless.
What up, Zoe?
Relentless.
Shut the fuck up, Clyde!
Except Trey.
Gotta have the flex bomb for the intro.
Thank you. That was a great long intro. Everyone, welcome to episode 15 of the Relentless Diaries. I sound kind of crazy because I lost my voice during Caribana weekend. It is not COVID. I did a COVID test. I do not have COVID. But I did lose my voice Caribana weekend because, as I've been saying, episodes leading up to this weekend, I was going to be outside. And I was very much outside. So thank you all for, whoever saw me, thank you for, oh God, reaching out.
Me too. That happened to me a few times over this weekend too. People reached out, said I like the podcast. Appreciate everybody that said that, and anybody that tunes in. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm your main host, Zoe. We're gonna get through this episode very slowly because I actually I'm gonna refill my water like a couple times because I should be resting my voice, but I have to give the people what they want. Period. But you guys go ahead.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Trezor, your residential waistline warrior from this weekend. And, we're back. I'm still a little tired. My thighs are a little bit sore. And I've learned that from now on, there's a bubble requirement, women, in terms of height. If you are under the height of, I'm going to say 5'6", I will not be dancing with you because I do not want to keep squatting that low.
Okay, Chris.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but
sorry.
I'm your co-host and producer, Clyde Smith. I don't have anything better than Wasteland Warrior. I didn't, man. This guy, I got to be on my toes every intro now. Wasteland Warrior's fired.
Yeah, honestly.
Your friendly neighborhood homebody that was outside this weekend. You know.
Did you go to the parade?
I did for a bit.
I didn't even see you.
I was there for only so much soca.
Only so much soca you can take. Are
That's
you
why
sure,
you have
Daddy?
to drink.
Yeah.
That's like your people music.
I know, but it's still small doses, Still like it. Still a genre of music I enjoy. It was good. It was good to see everybody happy, celebrating,
Yeah, this Caribana weekend was definitely a lot. I was one thing about me is when it comes to day parties and night parties, if I do a day party, 9 times out of 10, the night is not seeing me. And that did happen a few times this weekend where I thought I could handle a day and a night and I ended up just handling the day and knocking out. I'm getting older. I'm not old, but I am getting older, unfortunately. But I feel like I've been like that. Like even when I was like my haywire weekend days, don't ask me about them. When
we have like multiple episodes documented.
Oh, really?
It's cool.
And we have stories.
Anyways, my haywire weekend days, for those of you who know what that is, haywire weekend is like S trip for adults. I used to go on them a few years back. I am now retired. But in my haywire weekend days, what it is you would go on a trip with like 70, 100 people, adults, and just wild out for 5 days straight, and you day party, night party. I would really only survive the day. Like I'd get so drunk in the day I could not go out at night. So maybe it's just I don't know how to balance day and night. But regardless, Caribbean weekend was great.
Amazing.
Saw some good people, had some good.
Amazing.
Why was it so amazing? What'd you do?
Because it's finally just good vibe. Whoa, I kept my wee in my pants this weekend.
Liar.
On everything I love. But my thing was, because I saw Marlon kind of touching on it, why can't every weekend in Toronto be like Caribana weekend? And by that, I mean like the vibe and how people act towards each other and how everyone's Caribana weekend, everyone's happy, everyone's nice, everyone's active, going out, dancing, way more friendly. Like, how come we can't just be like that all the time?
That sense of
Why
camaraderie.
is that only reserved for this one weekend? And then after that, that's it.
Because we know the Americans are coming, and it's almost like that like energy is reserved for them. It felt
I don't think that's true because like
it's like why you got to be extra nice because the Americans are out. It almost feels
not even that.
like
I
why?
just
What?
feel,
No, let's why is there like everyone's way nicer on that weekend? Why can't we be nice every weekend? It's a good question.
from my perspective, because I play mass,
Yeah.
and we'll also get into that conversation about how Toronto handles Caribana and playing mass because a lot of people were very disappointed in the experience. Yeah. I was also. Even in the moment, I was like, it's fuck it, it's whatever. I paid for this shit, might as well go through it. But I understand why people were upset. But I feel like because I play mass, and a lot of people who are Caribbean culture take mass very seriously. And when I say seriously, I mean it's a very like emotional, like freeing, like historical experience for them. They want to go on road, they want to dance and have a great time. So I feel like there's that sense of camaraderie.
Yeah.
Whatever, sense of togetherness.
That's just not present on any other weekend.
No, but I feel like because like, you're out and you're playing mass and you're with people, like you're all in the same costume or you're all done up and it's like, we're all dancing and like.
But it's more than that day. It's like
I
the
know,
whole
but I'm
weekend.
saying like when you're playing mass, there is that feeling of togetherness and the happiness and the dancing and the energy, blah, 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 right? So I feel like especially when that's carried on throughout the weekend, right? You played mass, usually, okay, you're at a party, same thing. But going on to what you are saying, like I said, I feel like it's carried on because Caribana and mass stands for so much that it's carried on to other events and people are just naturally, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Because like I was like talking to everybody. I was hugging random girls, dancing with random girls. Random girls were like.
And Zoe hates everybody. So.
Okay, no, I don't.
So it was something in the air.
I do not
What do
hate
they call it? Tabanka?
I don't know. I guess, yeah.
Is that what they call it?
I think it's what they call it, yeah. But but point is, I genuinely felt myself. They're like, oh my God, this is like so nice, and like these women are like hugging me, and like men are being so friendly and not trying to like touch me, or like it was very like respectful. At least from my experience, I know not everyone's experience is like that, but I genuinely did feel like the love and like I was very. Like the whole, like sometimes in Caribana I get exhausted. I'm like, yo, I want to go home. I'm over it. But the whole time, like I was just like very like, yo, this is a great time. I'm having a really good time. No one's pissed me off. Everyone's very loving. I love it.
On the topic of mass, because I feel like this is something that would get discussed every year, and there would be lots of photos of it. And someone actually mentioned it to me and asked if we would talk about it. I feel like you have better insight about it. But did you feel like there was a lot? Did you see a lot of white women playing mass?
I knew a couple.
Yeah.
I saw a few.
Do you feel like that's like do you feel uncomfortable with that? Like, do you not like that? The idea of that? Because I've seen a lot of discussion about it, like whether or not white women should be playing mass.
To me, it's like I would hope you're playing mass out of cultural appreciation rather than cultural appropriation. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're playing mass, I'm assuming you have a friend who is Trinidadian or Jamaican or a part of the West Indies or whatever, and you're there to support them, have fun with them, whatever. I hope you're not playing mass as like,
Let me get my Insta.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I did get that vibe from women who were not white though. Like there was some like, I don't really know. She was a minority, but she was like doing like TikTok dances like by herself in the costume, not in the parade. And I was like, so did you just buy this costume to do TikTok dances in it on the side? I don't know. It was weird. But but one thing about me, I don't really like look at like, if you do mass, I guess you do mass. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. From an outside perspective, I feel like as long as you can tell that people respect the culture, I don't
Right.
see the issue. Like if you have a homegirl that's white, but she loves dance hall and soca music, you're going to punish her because she loves dance hall and soca music and
Right.
wants to be a part of it with her friends?
Yeah.
I don't
there's
think that
like
would be right.
There's a layer
It's
of
different if it was like,
authenticity
it was white women and she had box braids and she was putting on a fake accent. Like then I'm kind of like, okay, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
But if
that's
it's like
kinda
you're a white
wild.
woman, like, listen, I have my best friend is Jamaican and I want to play mass with her and I really like this, do it.
Yeah,
Respect it. learn about it, and genuinely like it.
Educate yourself.
Yeah.
First.
I don't see a problem with that.
Okay.
What I do see a problem with, and what a lot of people were very vocal about, is how unserious Toronto is when it comes to the Stormers.
So
Right? And
can
if
you
don't,
explain that
Yeah,
to me?
there was
Because
a lot of discourse about this.
is that like, does that not happen other places?
so personally, I have never played Mass outside of Toronto, but I have a lot of friends who have played Mass in Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, islands. And they said that doesn't happen, to the point where in Toronto, we're like, we literally, like, it, listen, like I said, I love playing Mass. I'm not like, I enjoy it, but like I said, I don't travel for it. I know I have a lot of friends who like really like Mass is everything, soca's everything. They love to travel, they play Mass different countries, all that stuff. To me, I enjoy it because it's here and it's accessible. One day I think I would love to play Mass in Jamaica. So maybe next year or in 2 years, whatever. But so when it comes to playing Mass and having the chance to like be with people who are in costume and cross the stage, when you have that amount of people who, one, didn't pay to be in the parade, and two, don't have a costume, and three, are literally just taking up space, it brings down our process and it brings down our experience. I played with Tribal Carnival, right? I got to the parade fairly late. I got there at like 12. I should have been there from like 10. I got there late at 12. We didn't cross the stage until 5. Because the amount of people who were like breaking down the gates and trying to come into the parade, and it was slowing the parade down. It's actually ridiculous.
There was a lot of standstill in the parade.
And it got to the point where like, usually I don't care, but I'm like, you guys are really, like, I was cussing. If you weren't in a costume, you probably got cussed by me if you passed me. So I was like, yo, get the fuck out the way. You guys are really slowing us down. Like, we paid for this shit. Yeah. We want to cross the fucking stage. Like, I was cussing people the fuck out, like stiff arming bitches, stiff arming niggas, like, yo, get the fuck out the way. And the thing is like, yo, just wait until we cross the stage. That's all you have to do. There's literally an area where the trucks park up, where you can dance with us after. So why can't you just be respectful and wait until the masqueraders are done, and then you can party and walk and whatever on whoever you want to. You do not have to break down the gates to come into the parade. And for that reason, I don't think I'll be playing Mass in Toronto ever again.
But everyone says that every year, and everyone
I've never said that. I've never said that until this year. I played Mass 4 times. Usually I'm like, okay, whatever. But this year I really felt it. And maybe because it's been 2 years and, people were wild and really wanted to be involved. But this year I was really pissed. Like, okay, you got to be fucking kidding me right now. Okay. Like, this is actually ridiculous.
So I also have a couple objective questions. Note, I'm just asking the questions that people want to know. This is not my personal opinions. So do you think that if there were no stormers, that's what it's called, right? Mm-hmm. If there were no stormers in the whole parade, like the whole street was just people playing masqueraders. Mm-hmm. I'm talking like men, women, children, everybody. Like there was no stormers
children
at all.
Can't.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. If there was no stormers at all, including your friends, your fam, everybody, if it was straight masqueraders for that whole time, do you feel like it would be as...
You're crossing that stage earlier?
Fun?
Fun, yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. The only part I got pissed off was when I got to the point where I'm like, yo, who are you niggas? Mm-hmm. Get out the fucking way.
Okay. And so... Cause I get what you mean. Cause there was a lot of like people intermingling and stuff. Cause I feel like even if you're gonna do that, like as technically a stormer, cause I would be considered a stormer. Cause I've never played Mass in my life, and I'm on that road every year. But I have sense though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cause it's like you can clearly see that all of them, like they tell y'all like stay behind the truck or whatever,
or to the left or to the right
or whatever. Just don't be in that area.
Yeah.
Like if they're behind the truck, stay all the way over there or stay all the way over there. I feel like that's very simple, but a lot of people, I've noticed about people have no common sense at all.
It's not common, no.
There's no common sense at all. Because I feel like the problems that y'all have, if people just had common sense, it would not be as bad as it is. And then I think the reason why some people are on the other side of it, where people are like, yo, why are you guys chipping? Like, why is it such a big deal? Is because they are people that have common sense, quote unquote, that wouldn't do the stuff that y'all talk about. Because I've seen people talk about dudes like doing stuff or people getting mad at people because the feathers are hitting them and whatever. Like, just because you wouldn't do that, you can't really tell them that they shouldn't be upset about it. But I do kind of see, like, I see y'all point, and then I also see the other side where it's like, I get it, but I feel like at this point, what can you really do to stop that?
My thing is, yo, just stay out the way.
Yeah, literally.
Literally just stay out the way until this shit's done. There's one point where I look behind me and I didn't even see, I saw like 50 niggas. I was like, yo, get the fuck away. Like, where the fuck are the masqueraders? Where the rest are my people? Like, you guys are literally in the way and you're gonna take us forever to cross this damn stage. Like, it's actually insane. Just go over there and wait for us to cross, and then you can wind up and bubble up and whatever the fuck you wanna do. Simple. I don't get it. It should not be that hard of a concept.
So, but do you think it's going to change?
Probably not. I mean, people said it's been happening this is the first year where I genuinely like felt it like, yo, this is crazy.
Because I think more people in general came this year.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
So I can see
Huge
why
turnout.
more people, more stormers, it would be slower. But literally every single time I've ever gone to Caribana, I've never been to Caribana and there was no stormers
That's true.
ever in my whole life.
I just felt, my lip touched the mic. Ew, sorry.
Hey,
Don't
man.
do that.
But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, I don't know. I completely understand the frustration, but I also feel like, yeah, you feel me?
Well, the solution I've heard offered is like more security, right? Increasing that presence.
But what's that? That's not going to do anything
don't think
anyway.
it'll do anything
Because
either.
what is? Because that's how
how do
everybody
you
gets
enforce it?
in, anyways. No, even with the police, how are 10 police officers going to stop 200 people rushing into an area? You can't. So I don't see how that's going to change anything.
Yeah, I don't see a solution or how it could be fixed.
Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Because I feel like
Just have decorum.
the only other place that I've been where there was a carnival that I've been to was London, and it was the same thing over there. So I don't know if it's just like Caribbean countries actually take it like super seriously to where everyone just knows that that's not it. Because if you're talking about the Western world, even though London is technically not the Western world, right?
Yeah. Well, technically,
Like,
geographically.
all the carnivals in the States, bear stormers, Canada, bear stormers, London, bear stormers. I feel like it's just the islands that actually hold it to that regard.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you really gonna do?
I don't know. It's just for me. I was like, though, this
But I
is
get it, though.
obviously not
Yeah.
the most convenient way to like have the parade, because it's like, yeah, this was like, nigga, like seriously, like why are there 50 of you in like the section? You all in the section?
Yeah. But also, you know what I thought that just came into my head? I feel like maybe because when did they start this whole like charging for Caribana thing? I feel like this is new.
I feel like it's fairly new.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, it was like $45.
Technically, they charge for you to come in.
Yeah, it's like $45
I feel like
to come.
what if it wasn't one of those where you were charged to come in, but it was one of those where it's like you as stormers or whatever could get to that area where the trucks park easily and wait there for the people to come instead of you having to get through to get to that area.
Yeah.
Because that area, it's not really like a open, like you can't just walk there. You have to
Right.
go through the road to get there. So maybe if there was like a more accessible way to get there and there was already stuff happening there where people could go and just wait, people would kind of be distracted from, I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
Now you're trying to find a solution.
Put a couple DJs on stages. Yes. Yes.
Think about it.
Yes.
Got
because
it.
now I'm thinking about Notting Hill Carnival in London. And why I liked it is because there were so many different sections. It was like the main road, but on one side, there's literally a stage with DJs, and people are there turning up. There's a stage over there with DJs. People are there turning up. So the only source of music is not just the trucks with the masqueraders. So you can kind of distract people, spread them out until like maybe a later date. I think they should try that. I think it would make sense. Put a big ass stage in that parking lot, and people would be there.
Yeah, and the masqueraders can come to that area.
Yeah. And then it's like, that's what you do. Like, you wait for the masqueraders to get to that area, and that's like a thing.
We live in a society.
Well,
Y'all gotta pay
Structure.
me. Who's in charge of the carnival? Who's the Carnival Association CEO?
Bana 23 hosted by Tresor.
I don't know, but whoever it is, I think.
But I had a blast though.
smart.
But yo, girls were wilding. Like just the things that they were saying to
Yeah.
me. Oh my goodness, I had to clutch my pearls.
Like
Oh,
what?
please,
What
like
made
what?
you clutch your pearls?
yo, I was tired of this one girl. Standard. Oh my god, oh, you're so funny. Whatever. And I noticed she had a Jamaican and Dominican flag. And I'm like, oh, you're Jamaican and Dominican? She's like, yeah, I'm Jamaican and Dominican. You know, I speak Spanish. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. She's like, yeah, take my Instagram. The next time we link up, we'll have sex and I'll teach you Spanish. I was like, I had to look around. I was like, me? I was like, you are very bold, ma'am. I think she said the next time we link up, we'll have sex and I'll teach you Spanish. That's what she said word for word. I've never met this woman in my life. I was like, wow, I rate the boldness though.
It's a bold assumption too. Yeah.
Yeah, bold assumption.
I rate
Was she
the
pretty?
boldness.
Yeah.
She was cute, but it's not, you know, like I'm not really trying to do that,
Oh, I heard you.
but
I had
that would work on somebody.
I'm sure it will.
I feel like there was so many Americans in the city, and I noticed like a lot of contrast between things because I remember I was getting a burger at one point after a day party, and I just was going home, and these three American niggas were like ready to tear the whole spot up just because they couldn't get over the fact that a burger and fries cost them $17.
God damn, y'all finna pay $15
Yeah, like, no, like, they
for some
thought-
A&W, but back home $2.99, huh?
And it just made me realize the cost of living and inflation and everything like
Yeah.
that is so bad here that when Americans come down, they really just can't believe how expensive
Wait, like he
things
was
are.
they were really pissed off that where were we at Five Guys?
Yeah.
I was at Burger Priest.
Okay, well,
That's
Burger
insane.
Priest is a little bit more
But
high
even
end.
Yeah.
McDonald's, bro. I've been to McDonald's in the States, and the
That's
Big
what I'm-
Mac is on the dollar
That's
menu.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So
It made me it made me really think like, yeah, y'all have a right to be mad. This is outrageous.
Yeah, it is outrageous. It absolutely is.
so what did you do on Friday and Sunday?
So Friday, I went to Friday. Oh, Friday I went to Lavelle. This is where my viral tweet. I had 2 viral tweets this weekend because people are apparently whatever. So I went to Lavelle for the LeBron James whatever party
Viewing
thing.
session.
What view? What is it? We call it a viewing session? I don't know. Whatever it was.
viewing-
Because
It's a screening?
if we keep it a stack,
Yeah,
like
let's do it.
I just feel like of all weekends, Caribana weekend is not the weekend to go to certain places. You know, like why am I at Lavelle in all white, fist pumping?
No, the music was
on
good.
Caribana weekend.
Surprisingly, the music was. It was not like it was like
Like I just feel like the Lavelle crowd is not the crowd.
it
I'm
was
trying to
not the
be
regular
around.
Lavelle crowd. I will say that it was definitely not the regular Lavelle
It
crowd.
couldn't be though. Like it's LeBron on Caribana
Yeah.
weekend,
Word.
so it's gonna
and
be.
I know that was dumb expensive. You probably don't know because I could bet money that you didn't even pay. But the regulars that have to pay to get in, $60 to go to Lavelle.
It was 150.
Hey, yay! oh Lord! To go view LeBron
View.
from across the pool
And because I think that
because
is
you're not getting close to him
Yeah.
or his section.
$60 for
So you're
a
gonna
blurry
view him from
photo.
across the
Sorry.
room.
150.
Oh, 150 for a
Like, that's-
blurry photo of
That
Bron.
is highway robbery, bro.
My thing was
Yeah.
literally I just went because I wanted somewhere like sort of calm to go to, and also we had like a link there.
Why do you want calm on Caribana?
Not
weekend?
calm, but I knew like I technically had plans to go out Friday night too, but I didn't make it out because I was tired. So I didn't want to go too hard in the day. And also there were so many different events that were like, I'm like, I also didn't want to like pay an arm and a leg for an event. And I had a link at Lavelle who like was able to get us a table and whatever. So I was like, okay, let's just do that. Cause I mean, if we can get a table there.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
No.
You think I could get a table at Lavelle when LeBron is there? Myth. Myth.
That's
Anyways,
what I mean.
continue.
It's a certain crowd that's there.
Continue.
Anyways, point is we're able to get
Bare
and I
Clase
didn't-
Azul bottles on Zoe's Snap. I know she didn't pay a dime. Anyways, continue.
First of all, we didn't buy one bottle. We got one.
Oh, wow. All
got
7 of you guys who have money bought a bottle.
Yeah, and there also a reason why there were a lot of men there. And I like going to parties for men because I'm a straight woman. And there was a point where like the
What
guys
were the men doing? Yeah.
the guys we were with were pissed because there were so many men. They were like, yo, there's too many fucking niggas in here. But it was also because so many niggas wanted to come see LeBron, which leads me into my tweet. So when we got to Lavelle, we were waiting to go inside, right? LeBron walks up. Everyone has their phone out. Big recording, right? This is coming from me. I don't see the point in recording celebrities in their everyday life unless they're literally like, hey, do you want a picture? Or can I make if I consent, make a video with you, I will 100% do it. I will never record. I don't care if Beyonce is walking down the street. I'm not recording Beyonce walking down the street. For what?
Do you know why you feel that way?
Why?
Because you are desensitized to celebrities because you are around them way more frequently than the average person.
Facts.
That is why.
I guess,
If you
but
see-
also like they're people, like they're genuinely people.
Yes, but if you admire or idolize someone and you see them in person, you may want to take a video of them because you probably know that you are probably never going to see LeBron ever again in your entire life. You have a chance of that happening. So you're probably just like, oh, okay, LeBron. If you really wanted to, there's a good chance that you could run into LeBron at some point
But
in time.
I also hate being that person like with their phone out, like, oh my God. Because imagine if you ever get to that point where you're a celebrity, right? I guess it, listen, I understand it comes to the territory.
Also, there's
blah,
levels
blah, blah.
too. This is LeBron James we're talking about too,
Yes,
right? Like this
okay.
isn't some influencer that could fill out like Lavelle, you know? Like this is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He's
I
probably one of the
understand
most
that.
popular human beings on the face of the planet.
He's also a human being.
Yeah.
Yes.
he is.
And I
Right?
think I know what you were going to say. I feel like you were going to say if you ever get to the point that you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like,
If you ever
and
to the
there's
point where
people-
you're big, you know what I'm saying? People know you, people love you, blah, 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 and you just want to kick it at a party with your friends. You want to be
Yes.
recorded 24/7.
You
And
probably don't, but you have to remember that most people, one, are never going to be a celebrity, so they don't think in that way, or two, don't want any sort of celebrity, so they don't think in that way. Like I feel like you know in your mind that you have the potential to be a person of like large influence or maybe some sort of like social status. Like you probably feel that about yourself. Like you could be that. A lot of people don't feel that about themselves. Like some people literally are just fans of people. They never think anyone will ever be a fan of them, so they don't think in that way. So
I
if
guess.
they see LeBron, they're going to film LeBron because they feel like they're never going to see LeBron and they feel like they're never going to get close enough to actually have a real conversation with him or anything. So they need to hold on to something.
But I would rather just like, I don't know, I guess. But to me, it's like, does that video even mean anything? Because not even like he's waving to you. Like, I mean, like, it's literally just him like walking to the party.
If you idolize LeBron, like, no, you're going to go and show people that, I saw LeBron, you know? And I think it's like kind of what he's saying, like, though a person who does that is someone who's a fan, you know?
Right.
And I'm somebody who's a fan of LeBron James, but I also, the part that I find hard to conceive of is like, as much as I love LeBron, I would probably pay a lot for him if he ever came, like Lakers tickets or something against the Raptors, but spending $150 on like a club ticket
A ticket, that's just to get in.
Yeah, just to see LeBron, I do find that kind of jarring. Yeah.
Because
Because I'm a big LeBron fan, and I would never do that.
And people were mad at you for saying that. right?
A lot of men were like, "It's LeBron, and what do you expect?" And blah blah blah, like that. And
But
I was
people
like,
can't
"Bro,"
be fans?
But my
Like,
thing, no, I
it's
understand
LeBron.
that. I understand that. But it got to a point where he was sitting in his section, right, and there was just a crowd of people with their phones out, and he literally asked, his team asked, "Yo, no cameras, please no cameras, please no cameras, no photos, please no photos." Still continuing photos, videos. They said, "Yo," he said, "no cameras, y'all can stay here, but no cameras." Continuing videos, cameras. So then he got up and he dipped,
Zoe,
and he was gone.
Zoe, I saw people taking videos of YK Osiris. What do you think they were doing for LeBron?
I get it, but it's like, yo, if someone asks you,
They probably can't even hear it. They're so like starstruck.
no, man, if the security's in your face, like, yo, he said no cameras, please no cameras, and you're still doing it, like, come on.
I'm not saying it's right, but I understand it. It's the clout era, especially if it's like people in the section or people that want to seem like they're with LeBron. They're trying to get that video to post it to be like, yeah, just heal my boy Bron, regular day. You feel me?
People build their lives around that shit.
Yep. There are some people on Instagram that are professional photo takers. Like all their pictures on the gram are them like with celebrities or with people to make it seem like they know them and they don't know them at all.
I don't know, man. I think it's weird. I just, like I said, I could see like if it was Beyonce just like across Yonge Street.
People are taking a video.
I personally am not.
You saw the video of Chris Brown walking downtown?
I personally am not taking that video either.
A lot of people are taking that video. But especially for LeBron, it's like
It's
people are
different
going
if
to
you
do
get like
things-
photo bombed by a celeb. Like I know people, like girls are taking videos of like in a restaurant, like Drake walks behind them. That's different. But if you're like intentionally like videotaping someone, like zooming in, it's like for what?
I also think it's something that we've kind of touched on about like the Toronto mentality and stuff too. People are like really like scared of like looking beg, you know, or like they view that as like being beg.
Yeah.
Take a picture of LeBron, but like where do we draw the line? What is it like? It's the greatest basketball player of all time. Taking a picture of him, like when is it being beg?
And then also, this is not a city like for regular folk at least.
Yeah.
This is not a city that celebrities frequent often. So
Right.
it's not like LA or New York or something where you could go into a restaurant and LeBron could be there. So you're kind of used to celebrities, so people aren't going to be really taking photos like that. If you lived in Wisconsin and Beyonce walked down the road, that whole state is shutting down.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Or it was that time where like Nicki Minaj was in, where was she, in London?
She was in London, yeah.
And it's like, yo, people were like,
was a
yo,
riot.
just move out the way.
I don't like. They also. I don't know if it was part of the series, but I remember hearing about like when the Lakers first came to the Forum. Like when Michael Jackson came to the games, they had to stop the games. Like they couldn't play because people were just didn't know how to act.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's Michael Jackson and it's LeBron James.
yeah, like I think he's not Michael Jackson, but he's
Of basketball,
that. Yeah, you know, like that level of fame.
the argument could be very well made.
yeah. It's not a crazy argument.
So people are gonna move the same way. People have this man tatted on their skin that I've never met him in his life.
Yeah.
People are gonna do some crazy things.
I just think it's like, yo, I guess.
Girls just don't want men to have any sort of emotional nothing.
It's not even about men. It's about anyone.
I think it kind of what
could
you're
be
saying
anyone.
kind of goes with this conversation that was happening that like men are more emotionally attached to other men
there was
and
even,
stuff than
sorry, before you go, there was one girl, as we were waiting outside, another basketball player walked in. One girl literally ran across the street, yelled his name, and like, video.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
But I
now
feel
you're
like for a majority of people, because there are women that love basketball as well, of course. But I feel like
me
for
being one of them.
Yeah, but I feel like for a majority of guys versus a majority of girls, the reasoning for this video opportunity is different. It's different. The shorty just wants clout and wants to say that she was around Lance Stevenson or whoever, right? If for most guys, it's like these are basketball players that they idolize, but most girls don't care as long as they know the name.
Yeah.
They don't care who it is. So I feel like the intentions matter as well. If a man so if you were at Lavelle or anywhere, let's take it out of Lavelle. Let's say it's a random Friday night, right? You're walking down wherever with your boyfriend at the time, right?
Okay.
Having a regular conversation. It's nighttime, Friday night. Your boyfriend stops in his tracks. His eyes bulge. You're like, what's going on? He points and he's trying to speak, but he can't get the words out of his mouth.
Okay, come on.
And you look, you see two big bodyguards, right? But they're walking by and you see it's like LeBron in the middle of them. Okay. And your boyfriend is tweak. Oh, yo, it's LeBron. Takes out his phone. Flash. LeBron. Waving his hands back and forth. LeBron. What are you doing in that moment?
I'm turned off. I'm walking away.
Even though you know that this is your man's
I'm walking
favorite
away.
basketball player
It's
of all
okay.
time,
I'm walking away. Don't do that.
you couldn't lounge.
why are
like-
you as a man
you know-
happy to see another
No,
man?
but the thing is, there's a way to go about things. I've seen men, if you see a guy, hail me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be like, I want to go see if I can hail LeBron. All right, go see if you can hail LeBron.
That's like that.
But if you're like
meme.
screaming, flash on, Bron, I'm turned off. I'm sick. I'm sick.
And you see why this is crazy? Because
Women are allowed to find out.
But if
or-
he's like, yo, Bron, respect, Brody, and if LeBron happens to heal you up, I respect him
and
10
you
times
see why
more.
this is crazy, because you guys know I am role reversal man.
Here you go. Go.
Are you guys even batting an eye if Beyonce walks down the road and your girl starts freaking out? You'd think nothing of it. So how come I can't do that and you can do that?
If your girl was screaming on the
That's
middle
regular.
of King Street,
I feel like that
for
is-
Beyonce, you're not gonna be like, yo, fix up a little.
Yeah, you're gonna, but you still might be, no, you're gonna be like, yo, chill.
Yeah, I'd be like,
but
that's
you're
OD,
not
but
gonna,
I get it.
you're not gonna be like, wow, I'm so turned off from her right now. You'd be like, it's Beyonce, I get it. She loves
Okay.
Beyonce. We are never afforded grace.
Listen. Let me paint a picture for you, okay? You're on King Street with your girlfriend, right? You guys are walking hand in hand, just had a great date. Nicki Minaj is in her car, slowly driving up King, waving to her fans. Your girlfriend flings her hand off yours, kicks off her heels, puts her hands on her hips,
she goes full barb.
and sprints after the car.
See, now you're adding elements.
You're putting sauce on. Yeah,
No, I'm not.
You're making
You're adding
it
No, I'm
elements.
not. The only element I added was the barb hands because I did it.
No, you're
That's
adding
the only thing I
elements.
added.
Because
Yo.
in my LeBron story, we did not abandon you to go run after LeBron.
You still are screaming, stopping in your tracks, eyes bulging.
Yes, but then
your
on
girl
top of
kicks
that-
off her heels and she's sprinting for the car for Nicki.
Yes.
You're not looking at her sideways like, okay, bitch.
Yes, but
Thank you.
also,
Thank you.
how many times in your life, on average, have you even seen women run?
So many. So
No, let's
many.
do this, Doc. Girls don't run.
Girls
bro.
don't run often. Yeah.
You're a liar.
Unless
Yeah,
it's
you know.
a
You guys are
sport,
liars.
unless it's a sport activity.
You guys are liars.
Girls don't run.
Yeah, you never see women just running, eh?
So
Women
the,
run.
so the fact that
Oh
you
my
kicked off your heels and started running after this lady, like this triggered something in you that I've never seen before. That is
that
the
might need to
wild
be the
part.
clip. Are women
Well,
running? Women don't run these
Girls
days.
don't
eh?
run.
Women
Bro, Girls
run.
don't run.
Women run.
For what? When?
Women don't be running like
I
they
run.
used to.
Outside of a sport activity, I'm saying girls don't run.
There's like, well, do you run? Like, if there's a state of emergency, I'm running.
Yes, I'm not
No,
talking
that's
about
for the
that.
men. You know, the men run so they save the women and children. you know?
Outside of sports or an
joking. That's a
emergency,
joke, by the way.
girls don't run. Like you're not gonna see a girl if a car is coming run across the street. Just stuff like that, you know?
I think so.
Like girls don't run
I see
casually.
girls like run for the bus.
I've never seen a girl run.
I have
I've never-
definitely
I've never
seen
seen a
women
woman
run for the bus.
no.
In Toronto, are you guys kidding me? I've definitely seen women run for streetcars but she like, respectfully, like old Indian women in Brampton.
I've
definitely
never
seen women
that.
run for buses, yo.
I'm just saying that for my girl to kick off her heels, and even so, I would find that more funny than weird. Because I'm gonna roast you for that now forever, but I'm not gonna be like, "Wow, I'm so turned off." I'll be like, "Yo, did you see what you just did?"
I would be sick. I'm sorry. She kicked off her heels on King Street
But that's
store to
crazy.
chase Nicki Minaj's car.
You're running barefoot.
Yes, I just said kicked off her heels on King Street and run after Nicki Minaj's car.
Keep adding shit that is very.
Yeah, you're adding stuff
like a
that's
movie.
never gonna happen.
You don't know that thousands of people just did it in London. What are you talking about?
Kicked off their.
don't know
Nobody
if they were
kicked
barefoot,
off
so.
their shoes.
You don't
and
know.
Ran after the
You
car.
don't know.
I can always guarantee that
They had.
not a lot of people.
My point is, are you not going to be turned off?
I'm turned off is the wrong term.
My thing is like you can still get turned back on, but it's more like it's like getting the ick. It's the ick. I'd definitely be like, you're giving me the
Are
ick.
men allowed to get the ick? Because I don't know
100%.
what we're like.
100% men
we're
are allowed to get the
allowed to
ick.
do.
Why would you not? You're a human being. You can definitely get the ick.
I don't know. I feel like as a man, we're not allowed to get the ick.
Who said that?
Twitter.
Okay.
No, it's just like we're not allowed to.
We're
Our
not allowed
icks
to
aren't
do anything.
validated. You know, like
You
when we
can
have
get the
icks,
ick.
it's like it's like a problem and an ethical issue. You
You
know,
can get the ick.
Yeah.
I know our emotions are valid. Okay.
Speaking of the ick, a lot of men Caribana weekend got it because
That's got to
this-
be the best transition
listen,
you've ever done in your life.
this Caribana weekend was wild. Okay, listen, all I'm gonna say is carnivals for every gender, women, man, anything. you want to be.
Yeah.
Okay? And everyone deserves to walk up themselves. Woman, man, whoever you identify as, you deserve to walk.
She's doing good so
And
far.
as a man, you have to know who you're walking on. Why are you dying?
Anything is, yeah.
Anyone.
Anyone. That's much better. So,
Did I say anything?
yes.
Stop. But some people don't. People don't identify as like man
Maybe
or
you gotta
woman.
elaborate a little bit more.
Okay, so let me be fine. Some people don't identify they're gender neutral. I said gender neutral. Sorry, anyone, still human being. Okay, that's what I meant. Point is, carnival is for anyone. Whatever, if identify as man, woman, whatever you identify as. People identify as things.
They do.
I'm sure
That is true.
That is true.
It does take place.
So I'm not wrong there. So point is, any being, okay, that's what carnival is for. You have to be prepared to walk up on anything because anyone can confuse anyone from the back, right?
Yeah.
You gotta.
I saw plenty videos of men approaching other beings that may not be the being they thought it was to catch a walk. And then they got pissed.
Yeah, like, how are you mad at your own
My thing
mistake?
is, thank you. How are you mad?
You didn't do the due diligence.
How are you mad that you walked up on someone you didn't expect to walk up on?
That's not their fault. Still,
It
they
is
were there
not
minding
their-
their business. You're the one that came up behind them.
How do you get
That's
mad
not
at your
fair.
mistake?
How are you mad at your own mistake?
And my thing is, yo,
Now you're pissed
there
off.
was one that was like, I guess he kind of like so the person that he was trying to walk up on, I guess did a turn before, and I guess he saw that it wasn't what he expected, and he like whoa,
Yeah.
like completely like U-turn, like his face like dropped, and the person was like ew, like looking at them like nigga, don't try to back up on me. But my thing's like I said, I'm like yo, niggas can't get mad because like yo, like I said, carnivals are anybody. You could be any sexual orientation, whatever you want. You have to do your due. If you want to only walk up on women, make sure you know it's your
your due diligence.
Yeah,
If you only
you
want to walk
better.
up on man, then walk up on man.
Because anyone could come up behind you, do anything in any type of way, and you can't control it. But so what do you do, like, as a guy, if something
As a
wild,
straight man.
yeah, a straight man, where something wild happens to you? Because I have a story. Okay.
I feel like it's something that I think it's something you just gotta hold.
So I have a story. all
Yeah, I
right?
want to hear your. I want to know how you handled it.
So, okay, that specific thing didn't
in your
happen.
mouth.
So I was at my cousin's school, right? And we were at the club. And if you guys know me, you know I like to dance at the club, right? So on this day, I was at the club dancing, probably doing the Dougie or something.
When was this? Sorry.
This is 20.
This was years ago. This was
2011?
a long time ago. This was a long time ago.
2010.
So I was at the club doing the Dougie or something. And my friends are there too. Out of nowhere, I just felt somebody smack my ass, right? So I turned around and it's some guy, some white guy. So now I'm staring at him like, bro, what's up with you? And I don't know what was going on in his head because he looked at me and he was like, oh, yo, my bad. But what?
He
Like,
had remorse.
what were you like?
Were you wearing a wig?
No, like this was a regular day at
Your
the
hair wasn't
club.
long, you didn't have-
I have short hair. I don't look like a woman.
You don't have short
at
hair.
all.
You have a whole ass fade. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't look like a woman at all.
Maybe his girl was bald.
no,
Maybe.
no.
Maybe his girl was a black woman who was bald. He thought, you know,
I'm not shaped like a woman.
you know,
So
to you,
I don't know what he was trying to do.
who said you're not shaped like a woman?
I'm not shaped like a woman.
That's crazy. You're saying he's shaped like a woman?
I'm not shaped like a
Women
woman.
come in different shapes. You could be a skinny woman.
No one will see me from behind and assume that I'm a woman. That would
Okay.
never happen.
So what happened after he smacked that ass?
Okay, don't say it
Holy
like that.
Smokes, man. Like,
Don't say it like
yo.
that. He didn't smack that ass.
He did.
That's not what happened.
He literally did.
Okay, but don't say it like that.
Don't say it.
He
Why?
didn't smack that ass.
He literally smacked
So
that
after
ass.
he smacked my ass,
So how come he can say I can't?
no, my ass and that ass are two completely different.
Yeah, it's a different context.
It's
though.
a different context. So I was like, halfway mad and halfway in shock, and he was like, "Oh, yo, my bad," and kind of just like scurried off into the crowd. So I want to know if he was
Did he
just
smack it like hard?
randomly. I felt it.
Oh Jesus!
It wasn't like
Like a cup, like a.
no. He didn't grab my ass.
But it was
wasn't
like
a
a-
grips. It was like a football smack.
Okay.
Like a good
Okay.
play.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But that wasn't the context.
More
He
layers.
wasn't
Yeah.
like, yo, nice dancing, bow. It wasn't one of those.
Would that be okay though?
No, that still would be kind of weird.
it would be pretty weird.
That would still be kind of weird, but I would understand it more if you gave some context to the smack. He just randomly smacked my ass
Nice dance.
and then said sorry and ran away. And I don't know why things like that happen to me, bro. And it's just it happens. There's a next time that a gay guy tried to lift up my shirt at work.
At work?
Like on the floor. I was on the floor at work when I worked at Sport Check. So he came
Did
up
he
with
work
these.
there too?
No.
Oh.
He was shopping. He was with these two other girls, right? It was this one gay dude and these two other girls. And they came up to me and they were having a conversation with me. You know, he was talking to me. He's like, "Oh, my friends think you're cute. Whatever. I'm like, "Oh, thank you." You know, just casually having conversation. And he was like trying to put them on me. He's like, "Yeah, you know, like he's a cute guy. He looks good." And then he was like, "Oh, let's see what the body's like," and grabbed my shirt and proceeded to start to lift it up. And I was like, "Whoa, like, what's up with you, bro?"
He was on his Jeremy Piven in Rush Hour 2.
That's sexual assault.
The
If
man
you
just
ask
grabbed
me.
my shirt and just started to lift it up. I'm like, "Yo, like, whoa, nah, like, let's
Both
just relax."
instances are
buddy.
kind of assault.
Yeah.
But this is just my
me
life,
both.
bro.
That's weird. I think the first situation sounds like it was a genuine
Yo,
mistake.
so okay, devil's advocate. If that white man smacked your ass and just stared you in your face,
See, now we have to fight because you're not sorry. Because you're not sorry, and you can't. You shouldn't be doing that to anybody, man or woman.
what if you
just
turned around and you were like, "Yo," he just like straight just stared you in your face.
Tried the alpha you.
now it's a problem. What are you doing if a man smacks you on your ass and stares you in your face?
Oh no, we're fighting for sure.
Exactly. So it's
I
the
got it.
same. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's exactly the same thing.
that's actually happened to me before.
I'm sure it has. I'm not surprised.
Well, no, he didn't smack my ass. He smacked my friend's ass, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck, nigga?" He just stared me in my face, and I was like, "We were like the P Diddy and the what's that gif of P Diddy and the
the fake
guy?
Odell.
Yeah, everyone's staring at each
Oh, no,
other.
look at- yeah,
and
yeah.
literally that was for like 20 seconds, just like
Niggas
like,
need
what
to
did I
stop
do?
Slapping
like
that.
that's literally what it was.
Yeah, guys, stop touching people that you don't know.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, but I know a lot of men are going viral right now for Caribana weekend who are sick
Imagine that's why you're viral.
because you tried to walk a man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Why?
That's crazy.
I mean, it's only crazy if that's not your sexual orientation. Like
Yeah,
if you are a
that's crazy.
straight man and you got,
And you went viral for that?
yeah,
No, but because another reason why it's crazy is I know myself and I know my friends. You are never living that down.
Oh, that's why
I'm
it's
printing.
bad.
I'm printing T-shirts.
Okay, come on.
I'm printing T-shirts with a clip of that on it and distributing it to everybody in our friend group.
Come on.
I'm showing that video at your wedding.
That guy can't say anything.
No,
in
you're
group
not.
chat anymore. Like,
I'm showing that video at your wedding. I'm gonna laugh at this video for the rest of my life. The rest of your life.
that's not nice.
The rest of your life. That's friendship. I don't know.
There was one video where the man didn't even. He was just like. And I'm glad that no one at the video, no one got like visibly upset. Where the point where they like tried to assault the other person, because some men were like, trying to like, "Oh, what the fuck, nigga," blah blah blah.
'Cause that's
they were just kind of
that's not
like,
good.
"Oh my god, what the fuck," and you can tell by their faces they were just like going through it.
That's wild.
And there was one man who was walking a man, and people were like, "Oh my god," and I'm like, "Yo, what if he genuinely like, what if he wanted to walk the man?" But then the other man ran away. So maybe he did. You know what I'm saying? Like the man who was like walking him, like looked back and ran away. So maybe he was scared not to realize it was a man. But I'm like, yo, what if he actually was John Bubble a man? Listen, I said Caribana doesn't know gender or sexual orientation. Everybody just want to have fun.
That's crazy.
Or being orientation. thing or person.
Yo. You know what else doesn't discriminate?
Thing or person.
That they say discriminates on that basis. Monkeypox.
Oh my God.
They thought it was a joke.
They literally thought it was.
They thought they were
what
playing.
episode was it? We were like, what, 4 episodes ago? 5?
It was the one with Top Boy.
Where we talked about monkeypox.
Yes.
And we were kind of like, haha, monkeypox is a thing. Oh my God, hee. And now there's like 400 cases in Toronto.
But they're trying to say it discriminates.
They are. So.
I always thought that was the weirdest
How?
thing in propaganda that they do with diseases.
It's very propaganda, and I think it's a little bit political as well. So basically, there is vaccinations for monkeypox available in the city. Because I know people who have gotten it.
Already?
Yes.
I didn't even know that dropped.
I feel like it's always been around. Like monkeypox is not new.
Talked about it looks a new Jordan.
When was the release date for the monkeypox vaccine?
New pandemic just dropped. Get that shit.
Vaccine release
your raffles.
dates. Anyways.
Yeah, if they put it on Foot Locker, I wouldn't win that either.
Okay. Point is, I know people who have looked into getting vaccinated or have gotten vaccinated. Apparently, this is what I've heard. When you go to get vaccinated for monkeypox, they ask you if you're part of the LGBTQ community and if you had sex with at least 4 partners in the last 21 days. That's what they ask you. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's completely true. That's what I've heard. So they're prioritizing people who are apparently sexually active and a part of the LGBTQ community.
Why?
What do you know what the logic is with that?
No, I generally don't,
As
because
if the disease has like a preference. It's like, oh, only gay dudes that I need to.
that's what I'm
infect.
saying.
Like,
and I know that the what's it called? Sorry, the oh my God, I'm about to say victims, not victims, patients. Not victims.
Patience is a good word.
Victims of monkeypox. The patients.
It does victimize you. Doesn't it? No? You can't say that? Okay, read that up.
The disease? No, it's a disease. Monkeypox
how is
is
that
literally
wrong?
a disease.
You can't be a victim to a disease?
I'm sure you can.
Yes, you can. If you die from a disease, you are a victim of
You
that
can absolutely be a victim of a disease. But point is,
Shut up, Trey.
literally, we did a shut up Trey one. But what was I gonna say? How you guys think we
You're a
fuck with fucking thought?
victims of
You said the
Oh,
photos.
sorry. The patients, it's 99% men who are being infected with monkeypox. I don't know what that says, but 99% of the cases in Toronto are men. So y'all better watch out. 'Cause I don't know what the niggas be doing.
Well, you know what I think that's crazy.
I mean, it's in men. So what do y'all be doing?
never mind.
Yeah,
Let me hold my
yeah,
tongue.
yeah, yeah.
Let
What
me
if-
hold my tongue.
Men be sharing drinks more often than women, clearly.
How? No.
Saying
Because
Hookah
why
spot
is it
is the
only
reason.
happening in men? But there's some cases in women, but mainly only men. Maybe y'all just not as clean as us.
We probably just don't wash our hands as
I'm literally
much.
about to say y'all are not as clean as us. So what the fuck y'all be touching and doing?
I don't think it has anything to do with sexual orientation.
I don't think so either. But it has to be doing with clearly with men. So y'all be scratching your balls and touching your face.
So, but why would the monkeypox travel be on my balls for it to touch my face and then something?
I don't know. There has to be a reason why it's 99%
Point A to B
men.
is not mathing.
And if it's
Because
not
I heard
all,
some people. There was one person, the woman that got it, said how she was at work. She didn't talk to nobody, but she was like counting a bunch of money and probably like she thinks she touched her face or something.
but I feel like if
And
that was the
might
case,
be why all the men have it. Because we are the ones that have to pay for everything.
Yeah.
So we're the ones
my
touching the money. So we're touching the money. The monkeypox is on the money. We're touching the money, touching our faces.
So if the women stop touching men's money, then that
So
would
if the
be
women
solution.
started paying, we would have less monkeypox.
So you're saying the pending pandemic is pretty much because women don't pay for themselves. Is that what you're saying?
That's why they're escaping the pending pandemic, because
I
they
see.
don't pay. From now on, ladies, if we ever hang out, you're gonna have to foot the bill.
Not
Because I don't want to get
monkeypox shit. You know
monkeypox.
that monkeypox going around.
Listen.
You gotta pay, babe.
Yeah,
I don't think that's true.
you know
per
Canadian
se.
money doesn't rip, so just wash the money first before you bring it to the date.
I don't think that's true per se, because if that was the case, I feel like a lot of more people would have it. People handle money every single day. Every single day.
A lot less since the other pandemic.
Still a lot. People at the bank. I handle money all the time.
You know what's kind of interesting about it is that, like, you know, you can't die from it.
No, you can't.
That's wild.
But you
it
can
just
die?
looks
Well,
crazy.
I don't know if, okay, I don't want to say you can't die from it, but the death rate is extremely low. Like, no one in, like, extremely low.
But people are a lot more scared of monkeypox than they are COVID,
I saw
which
a
is
tweet.
more deadly. You know, people.
Just because it looks crazy.
Yeah, and it's 7 weeks apparently. that you-
7 weeks of
Damn.
what?
Like how sick you are, like with monkeypox.
On your face?
I don't know if what the physical thing, but I hear it's like you're out of work for like a month.
People say that, like, people are more scared of getting monkeypox because it affects your physical appearance than getting COVID. When
are.
COVID was way more deadly than monkeypox is.
They are.
You can
100%.
survive
I
monkeypox
am.
and be okay.
I am. Let's keep it a stack.
I am.
Everybody in this room is way more scared of monkeypox than they are of COVID.
Yes, you are. Trey, yes, you are. I am way more scared of monkeypox than I am COVID, which is a shame, but I am. I cannot, bro. The other day I had a
Yeah. Okay.
because because sometimes my edge control gives me like a pimple right here.
She was like, "Oh God, it's happening."
Not again.
I heard that pimple. See, this is why fuck Twitter, yo. I heard that a pimple could be the first sign.
I have a
Oh
pimple on my
my
chin
And
right
yes,
now.
God,
and the
bro.
other day I saw a pimple on my hairline. I took my edge control out, and I was like, "Oh God."
I have a pimple on my chin right now.
Do you? And it happens around the mouth too. You better be easy, brother.
But I was drinking all weekend. I think I was just
That doesn't
breaking
mean
out.
shit.
I think I was just breaking out from the weekend. That's why I have the
There
pimple.
you don't go. It's just an alcohol breakout.
Yeah, it's just an alcohol breakout. I'm good.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm
I had a
fine.
pimple on my hairline.
Who God bless, no man can curse.
But you know what? Monkeypox isn't funny because it's still a virus and it still affects people's health. But the tweets people are getting off for this virus, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
sorry.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Some of these tweets have me like on the floor of my room crying. There was one where someone was like 300 monkeypox cases in Atlanta, and then they added the video of Dr. Umar and was like, we gotta put these niggas to sleep today. Actually, yo, let me find it. Y'all tell me, let me find it. Dog, when I tell you I was
It's
on the
crazy.
floor crying
Plus,
for
I
at
just
least
thought it,
30 minutes.
I just thought it was like a face thing. I saw someone taking a video and someone had like something in their throat, like the back of their throat.
Nah, yeah, I'm definitely more
It was like
scared
the
of
black
monkeypox.
Okay.
spot.
So I found the tweet.
Why can't we catch a break, bro?
Someone tweeted 300 monkeypox cases in Atlanta, and this is the audio to the video.
You as a psychologist,
Hold on, I'm crying. Listen to the audio.
that we would have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on a corner. Some of them going to sleep from dead.
That's crazy.
Monkeypox might be the best Twitter era of all time.
Remember the first one? Oh, you gotta kill that nigga. Remember the one from the last episode we did about monkeypox?
Yeah, didn't Zoe say that the one guy that had monkeypox, they
we
should have
gotta
killed him?
Terminate. It was
We gotta
terminated.
terminate this.
We need a box
That's
of tissues every
crazy.
episode for Zoe now, man.
We gotta terminate this nigga now.
That's crazy, bro. Why can't we catch a break? And
I need tissue.
And our parents expect us to just function like normal in this type of society. They don't have to worry about monkeypox. They didn't even have to worry about chlamydia. It didn't exist yet.
It didn't exist
Everyone was
back then?
clapping
Chlamydia
raw.
existed back
Or
then.
Which,
No
which
way.
one was the one that didn't exist? There was an STD or
I'd
STI
honestly
that
be
didn't
okay
exist
with all
back
that
in the day.
bullshit as if houses costed the same as when our parents were around.
You're gonna hold monkeypox for a $70,000 house?
I don't know, bro. 3 bedrooms?
No, you're not.
Private driveway?
No, you're not, bro.
7 weeks?
No,
Yo, you're telling me.
No, you're not.
Do you know how much houses
Because
cost
no
these
one
days?
is coming to your house for
Oh.
6 months.
You're telling me you would get monkeypox for a house to get a $70,000 house?
A $70,000 house.
You would risk get monkeypox.
No, but no. No, I wouldn't. But a $70,000 house back then, which is now $1.2 million now, 7 weeks of monkeypox for that generational wealth right there.
7 weeks of monkeypox.
And people guarantee.
I don't know if I would. I'm just saying it makes
if
it different.
something
when you
ever
think about it that way.
happened, I'm not filming myself with that. I'm not putting it on.
I can see the pimple now. Did you try to pop it?
So what are you trying to say? It's growing live? Like, why are you
Growing
staring
live.
at my pimple now?
Because I didn't see it the whole episode until
Well, you
now.
know what? I see the edge pimple now too.
No, you don't, bitch.
Yes,
Where
I
is it?
do. Right there in the corner.
You two are like siblings. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyways, what was I saying before I was rudely interrupted?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I don't remember either.
I don't know. Everyone stay safe, man, because it's wild out here. This is a crazy world we live in. Where
very
did that
crazy-
even come from?
Monkeypox?
Monkeypox?
Monkeys, bro.
But like, how did that transfer to a human?
I thought about that too. Like, what was niggas doing with the monkeys?
Was it sex?
Did somebody have sex with a monkey?
I think that's what it was. Maybe.
No, didn't you hear the reports about someone that saw like a van or like a cargo like 18-wheeler that like crashed and like a bunch of animals escaped from it and they came face to face with a monkey at some point? It was like, I don't know. I seen tweets about that when the first
talk about Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, it sounded like the plot to some sort of,
That was a
Horror
scene
film.
in Planet of the Apes where the monkey was looking at him right in his face.
I don't remember
We
that.
may have to deal with Caesar.
And then the monkey, didn't you see, where was it? Where it was like, monkeys have killed like 40 kids.
That's a real thing in
recently.
Japan, I think
The
it
monkeys
is.
are wilding.
No, you see the picture of that, like the monkeys are like looking through the
Yes,
windows.
looking
and
through the
stuff.
window. The monkeys are plotting, bro. This is real life.
One of the
Planet
stories,
Apes.
though, like the man was trying to protect his kid and got jumped by a bunch of monkeys, and they took the kid from dude and
threw it off the roof, right?
Threw the kid off the roof?
Yes, the monkeys are killing people.
like just violence too, not over food or anything. Like they just are trying to like cause harm.
Well, that
Imagine-
goes into the movie Nope. You didn't watch it.
I
It
didn't
really,
watch
it really
But
does.
it literally goes into that movie.
What's the plot?
I came home from that movie and hugged my dog so quick. So
Hugged your dog?
yeah,
Oh, I guess because like a pet?
I don't know. You just treating animals.
Animals?
Right? It's just- I
So
don't
your
know,
dog
made me
doesn't
think-
turn on you one day and eat your face off?
No, not that my dog would ever do that. But it's just I don't know. It made me think of the treatment of animals a lot, which
It
is
did.
one of the.
But
big
I've
themes.
been that person who have said, yo, stop fucking with animals. Leave animals alone. Don't try to approach them. Don't try to touch them or feed them. I do not fuck with them niggas except my dog.
I feel that. I think Joe Budden said it, and it was like, everybody's worried about all these wars and all these things happening. What happens if just like all the birds just turn on us? What are we gonna do? No, it's over.
Well, have you read the book Animal Farm?
Yeah.
That's what that book is about.
Yeah, but for real, when you take it in, what happens if all the ants or all the cockroaches all over the world or all the rats all over the world just turn on us?
They outnumber
It's
us.
done.
Yeah.
We're done. We're finished.
Yo,
We should stop fucking with them. Yeah, that's what that movie made me think. Is we should
Yo,
stop fucking with.
Stop
nature.
fucking with animals. Leave animals alone.
You know, Zoe, if you really reach, you can take that theme of like, animals and going for a spectacle and trying to, that's kind of what niggas at Lavelle were doing. Remember Jupe? the
Are
guy
you
that
calling
owns the
these
carnival?
men animals?
Holy shit. No, but we're all mammals.
Listen, you can say it. People try to eat me up on Twitter for saying it. I don't give a fuck.
The pursuit of spectacle will
Literally
not
the
be good for
pursuit
you.
of spectacle, because like there's
That's
no
what Nope is.
need
Yeah.
to be like recording people like they're fucking in a cage.
I agree.
And that's what old boy did. He tried to make a whole show out of it, invited the whole fucking town, and then the animal was like, "Nah, I'm not playing that shit."
Well, we don't know. It wasn't an animal. It was like an entity.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to ruin too much for people.
I mean, yeah, people who didn't see the movie, yeah, you guys go see it.
I feel
but
like we don't even need a spoiler alert. Like we're kind of
I think yeah.
we talked about the themes. That's it.
Yeah, theme. People know.
Go watch. Nope.
But
It's
you
good.
should definitely go watch Nope. But also, I had another my viral tweet of the week. Maybe I should start having those viral tweet of the week. But why'd you roll your eyes?
Because that's wild. That is a wild segment.
Is it? Why?
Because how does this just keep happening?
To me, I don't know. Apparently, the
Actually,
thing is,
there was more. There was another viral tweet that I got a strongly worded message in my inbox from Zoe telling me to take down. In fact, but that's another story for
No.
another day.
oh, That's because that tweet, no, the tweet was fine. There's a person in the city who is like, I don't know what the fuck he is.
Oh, yeah, you've been...
Nameless.
You've been... names
There's a
everywhere,
person in the city who is, I don't know what the fuck he is, meme, comedian, whatever the fuck he is. I don't know this man from nowhere, right? Nowhere. I just see him wreaking havoc on social media. He has me blocked. That's fine. Block me. I don't care. You can block me every day, baby. Block me. But do not block me and use my shit for your page. How are you going to have me blocked and use my tweet for your comedy page? Are you kidding me? Now I'm mad because bitch pay me or at least put my fucking ad in there. I've been reposted on Instagram so many times, but you can tell he purposely cropped my ad out and still posted it on his meme page. But I was like, bitch, it's draw out time because it's either unblock me and say, yo, I want to use your shit, or be a fucking man.
As a man, we're not allowed to have meme pages.
No, that's not what I said. That's literally not what I said. That's so far from what I've said. All I'm saying is it's fine to use my shit.
Use it with your
But
chest.
why do you have me blocked and then screenshot my shit, crop my name out, and then still use it for your comedy page? It's not even your fucking joke. And you have me blocked, bitch.
That's... How is he seeing it? If you know?
How are you seeing it if I'm blocked?
I think that's a big question here.
That's a good question. So what is this second tweet?
So anyways, thank you. That was a side note. Because that nigga really pissed me off. And Tresor post, all my friends like, Tresor posted it. I'm like, Tresor posted it? What do you mean Tresor posted it?
How am I supposed to know that this nameless tweet is Zoe? And I'm getting messages.
I was like, delete it, bitch.
Tresor posted it.
Like, yeah, Tresor
Reposted the
reposted
other
it.
guy that
And I'm
reposted
like,
it?
yeah, he like reposted the Instagram
Like,
post.
how
And
would
said-
I know that?
And I said, nigga, delete it.
supposed to memorize
That's
Zoe's
stolen
tweets.
content.
I didn't even see that. I don't even be on Twitter like that.
Yeah.
That is stolen content right there.
I deleted it after she asked me to delete it.
That's so funny. I didn't know that happened with you.
I was
That's
so
funny.
upset. I was like, nigga, of course you were going to be the one to fucking repost my stolen tweet.
That's an easy mistake.
Is it? Because some people, the thing is, because he had me blocked, people had to screenshot it and show me like, yo, this nigga stole your tweet. Like, yo, didn't you tweet this? And I was like, that's my fucking tweet.
So what is this second tweet?
What second tweet? Oh, anyways. So the tweet that I made, which I didn't know was so relatable to women nowadays. First of all, I'm not an old woman. Okay, let's put that out there. I'm freshly 26. I'm still in my mid-20s. Still young. Still hot. Pussy still good. Titty still sitting. Okay. Y'all got it?
Just yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Don't sure me.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am still young, hot.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Continue.
fuck off.
Keep going, ma'am.
At Caribana, a younger man applied the pressure.
Youth them.
He's not a youth.
Little man.
Don't.
No. Hold on. Let her finish first.
A
and then we're
younger
gonna get
man.
out.
All right.
Shut up. A younger man applied pressure, right? I did not know how old he was when he was applying pressure, right? But I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Gave him my number. When he gave me his phone, something just said like, yo, Zoe, ask his age. So I said, yo, quickly, how old are you? He looks at me, he kind of laughed. I guess he already knew that I was probably older than him. He looks at me, he's like, why? And I'm like, no, seriously, how old are you? He said 22. I said, okay. 22 is kind of young, you know what I'm saying? He was like, all right. He's like, no pressure. If you don't put your number in my phone, that's cool. He's like, if you do, put it in my phone. But he was cute. So I was like, fine, just take my number, right? So I tweeted, I said, and I was smiling with him. I was dancing. He's a cute guy, nice guy, you know what I'm saying? Tall. He's like 6'3", 6'4". I was like, goddamn. So.
Sounded like me out there.
No,
jeez.
he had a full beard. Don't do that.
I'm 6.
Except for that.
So I went to Twitter. I'm like, bro, like I gotta start asking niggas. I'm at that age now, being in like my higher what's called the higher end of mid-20s, where I start asking niggas how old they are, because this 22-year-old just like got my number, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like 22 is still kind of young. And that tweet blew the fuck up. Apparently, a lot of women who are in their like older 20s or mid 20s. Don't do that. Stop laughing. Women who are in their mid to late 20s are experiencing younger men applying the pressure. And honestly, I'm not mad at it. I've been dating up almost my whole life, and look where that got me. Maybe I need to start dating a little down.
You know, let me tell you something.
Not down to the point where it's like questionable, but maybe a little 2 years, a little 3 years. Still very much an adult.
Well, there's two different folds of this. One, I will say, girls have always, for a majority of time, said how they do not like younger guys.
I was one of those women.
It's been a high school thing. They always like the older
I was one of those women.
I will say, from personal experience, that's a lie. They just say that. If you really have Riz, it doesn't matter how old you are. It really doesn't. They say that. They try to use it as like a cop-out so they can say that they tried, oh, but you're so young. They don't care. They're still on it. If they want to ride the Bologna pony, they're going to do it anyways.
Yep.
Secondly.
This is facts. Keep going.
Secondly.
If they're going to what?
Secondly.
No. If they're stop dropping these fucking crazy bars in conversations.
Do you think of it before?
How do you even come up with these things?
I don't know.
If you want to ride the Bologna pony, are you fucking kidding me right now?
What?
No, it is.
That's our title, the Bologna pony.
I know it. I didn't need to say
period.
Shit. I know.
Are you crazy?
Anyways, bro, like I was
Stop anywaysing me. Who the fuck says that?
I don't know. I have a creative
Have you
mind.
ever had bologna in your life?
I don't know, maybe.
Continue.
But like I was saying,
fucking hell.
I feel like this is a conversation reserved for people in their mid-20s. And once again, as reversal, man, this conversation would sound crazy coming from me.
If you want to date a 22-year-old girl?
No, not necessarily. Just the younger, like when you get into the talking to younger women conversation.
My thing is,
I've never afforded the luxury of the understanding that you would be afforded.
From a general standpoint, yes, I understand that. But me being a woman who has dated older men, I've never seen a problem with men dating unless it's like a crazy age gap.
Like 30 and 19 type.
Yeah, or even like 26 and 19 is pushing it. Yeah, but like I've never seen a problem with men dating younger women. A lot of my friends are dating older guys, like especially me being a woman who's younger, who's dated older men. I've never seen a problem with men dating down, unless you're dating down like crazy. Like if you're
what's the margin that you think when it becomes weird? Like how many years, or does it depend on the age gap?
I think once you hit 30, you can start hitting the 10-year mark. So if you're 30, you can date a 20. If you're 30, you can date a 40-year-old. I think if you're 20 dating a 30-year-old, it's still kind of.
Yeah, I would think so too.
But if you're 30 dating a 40-year-old, it's still to me it's nothing serious. So I think once you hit 30, you can start hitting. Once you hit like late 20s to 30s, you can start hit that 10-year mark. You say around like 4 is like max, I think. In like the 20 decade, I think you shouldn't be going lower than 4.
I agree with your sword though. That I kind of feel like it's something that has always been like I remember being 19, being 21, being 22, and still like messing with women who are 2-3 years older than me. You know?
Older.
Yeah. Oh. Like I think it is something that like it's always been present. You know, I feel like it's almost like a demographic of women, like y'all.
They want a young spring chicken.
That be fucking with older dudes, that be around celebrities and shit, and you've never even considered the fact of a younger dude, and now you're kind of, this could be okay.
Listen,
you know,
all I'm gonna say is
I think it is a normal thing.
Yeah,
there were he applied pressure
because
the thing is,
man, let me tell you, if you want to bag an older woman, it's all about confidence. Okay, if you have confidence, you can achieve anything you want, okay? That's all. You can achieve anything if you have confidence. All you gotta do is speak like you believe what you're saying, and that's it.
My thing is, which I've learned, I'm very about like intention with dating, and like if you want to see me, you're gonna do it, and if you want to, link me, you're gonna find a way. He was very like, yo, tell me where to be.
Oh, see, that was not me at 22. I was just talking fought.
Yeah.
Yo, yo, you never, how come you never link me, what's up? Okay, so link me.
Yeah, nah, he was not giving that. He was like,
Didn't think we would get this far, big man.
nah, he was like, yo, like, like,
You
I'm
flirt
trying
your
to
way
see
into
you.
a crazy situation. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I'm trying to see you. Like, tell me where you go. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I was gonna play it off. He was like,
Don't you also think that pressure has to do with the fact that he probably has a flight to catch like later on, like this week?
who said he was not from here?
Oh, you made that.
Was he from
assuming
here?
that.
East End or West End?
I'm not this. Or
How that will not give any clue at all.
I'm not saying where he's
East
from.
End or West
He's
End?
from Canada.
Nova Scotia,
No.
Vancouver, like.
No, closer. It doesn't
Ottawa?
matter. I'm not. No.
You're
Anyways,
talking
point
to a
is,
22-year-old Ottawa man?
no. Point is, he's not American. Okay.
And yo, like that point there too. See how it's like, would never be with a young Ottawa man. Like it's something that
I never
older
said
women
that.
will try and do, like no. But why is it almost like a negative thing? Like women will associate, oh, he's like younger and stuff. And like you described, they're almost like making it like, oh, like. Oh, I'm all like this. You're an exception or something, whenever you're.
Because honestly, genuinely, men are immature.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
when you are 22, I've been with guys who are 22. Like when I was 22, they're immature.
I think that's fair.
A lot of 22-year-old men are immature as fuck. Why the fuck am I gonna go through dating an immature man? But like I'm saying, he's applying the pressure. I'm not mad at it.
So let us know how that turns out.
Listen, there's nothing. I'm not letting you know nothing. This is the first and last time I'm speaking of
If
this.
there's any baloney.
We need a
ponies
follow-up.
Ew.
going on.
I'm not talking about that ever on here.
We need a follow-up
There's no follow up
on this young
I'm only talking
this
about.
young tenderoni that Zoe's trying to fry. Got you sizzling, huh?
That is disgusting. You fucking nasty.
You were
Tenderoni to
sizzling.
fry, like
You were sizzling.
All I'm saying is, a lot of women were relatable. Go if you want to find the tweet, it's on my Twitter. A lot of women were like, "Yo, I'm telling you, these younger youths be on the ball. They be dropping game. They got the Riz, the unspoken Riz, the Rizzy Rice. They got it all."
I feel him because older girls are great.
yeah, they're fire.
So I'm not. Listen, I just said I've been dating up literally my whole life from like high school.
Because the same way you say
I've always liked older guys. I've always wanted to date the seniors.
The maturation thing.
Yeah, if I was in grade 9, I want to talk to a grade 11
or
or grade 12.
Great, that's crazy. 9 to 12. I always thought
I
that
knew
was kinda wild.
niggas doing it though.
Yeah.
They in
That's-
jail
that's
now,
cool.
but I'm just saying.
What? They really? Are they in jail?
No, I'm
Oh.
just, they should be.
Yeah, I've talked to guys. Like I said, a lot of my dating life, I'm talking to guys older. Like guys who I've been serious with have all been older.
Pushing 30.
Some, yeah. But now I'm like, maybe I should, start seeing.
Give
what
it a try and let us know.
I'm not gonna let you know nothing. I don't even know if I'm giving it a try. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going with the flow.
Give it a try and let us know.
I'm just going with the flow.
I love when
And-
there's a new avenue in Zoe's dating life. Like,
Right.
when light skinned guys started talking to you, now younger guys.
Oh, not the
Is he
light.
light
No,
skinned
he's-
also?
No,
Oh my God.
Oh man.
no, I wouldn't. No, I
She had
wouldn't.
to think about it.
Because when it comes to light skins and dark skins, everyone's like, oh, I don't think Cass is light skinned. Everyone thinks Cass is light skinned. So I don't know. To me, he's not light skinned.
Okay.
And apparently, I'm not dark skinned, so I'm brown skinned. So I'd consider him brown skinned.
Okay, let us know about your future escapades.
Because I hate the term brown skin, but apparently I was told this weekend that I have to embrace it. Because I cannot be dark skinned.
You're gonna be a representative for all.
So I have to
brown-skinned women?
be brown skin. I just hate that term. I don't know. I just don't
Token
like it. That doesn't exist. But I hate the term brown skin. But apparently it's like, yo, that's what you are. And I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it. I guess I'll be brown skin. But
Seems OD, but I get the distinction. Like it's.
it does seem, because it's like, it just feels like,
But I also get where they're coming from too.
yeah. Because I like people have called me dark skin before. And I'm like, okay, I'm dark skin. People are like, no, you're not dark skin. You're brown skin. I'm like, all right, man, I'm black. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But to answer your question, no, he's not light skin.
Got you.
So, listen, ladies, this might be your sign.
Yes, ladies, give it a try. If you guys are pushing 30, I am in fact younger. And,
But Tresor is
You
not
feel me?
serious. Actually, you know what? If you are an older woman who listens to this podcast, I need you to rock Tresor's world for me.
This isn't the first time that you said
I need
this.
you to give Tresor the tsunami coochie. I need
Speaking
you.
of tsunami, that was an amazing party. Shout out to whoever put on tsunami because that was the most fun I had all weekend.
I heard it was a
bro.
great party.
It
but wasn't
was
it
lit.
It was wet, right?
Yeah, it was a
See?
wet fet.
I can't do that.
But it was lit. Though it was lit. Have you ever caught a bubble completely soaking wet?
Yes.
Life changing.
Ew.
Astronomical.
Why is it life changing?
Because it's like, you know, when you get a car and you could put it in sports mode and the torque is just more tight, so you could turn on a tighter angle.
That makes a lot of
It's
sense,
like
yeah.
that. You feel me?
Okay.
It's like that. You could really get into cracks and crevices of where you need to go. You feel
Crooks
me?
and crevices.
You could place things where they need to be placed, you know? Cock up the big bump up on the bike back. I'm ready for the you feel me? Like that.
I've caught that sounds really gross. Wet bubbles. I've caught wet bubbles, and the thing is, like, I understand because when you
So we catching the wet bubbles.
Wet bubbles.
when you're soaking wet and you bubble a man, there's a lot more. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot more the feeling. You feel a lot more below.
When you're sopping what? Oh, you said. She said bologna.
You feel more baloney.
More of that bologna
I guess because
pony.
the clothes are grippy against his skin.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like just came out like a pool, like the beach, and it's like a beach party. You guys are both wet. You definitely feel a lot more cracks and crevices. So I understand. So y'all really like soaking wet at that party? Like
Well,
drenched?
you didn't have to be. Like if you were standing under like the hose.
Hose.
There was it was almost like a fireman's hose, and they were up on a scaffolding and just spraying the hose in the air. But then there was also other parts. I knew it was a wet fet, but I wasn't prepared to get that wet. And because people knew who I was, they were targeting me.
Right,
so
right.
I couldn't have been in there for more than 15 seconds before I got a full like tub of water thrown directly on me.
Damn.
See, like
It was a blast though. I had fun.
It looked lit. It looked every story.
I know
think
I
it
would
looked like a lot of
enjoy
fun.
it, but I genuinely hate like being wet if I don't want to be wet. And I just got a fresh sew in.
People were wearing like bonnets and
I heard people were wearing
stuff.
like baseball caps and like head ties, but like
Yeah.
still.
Get a non-slip bonnet.
Everybody was wearing
God.
something that was
Shout out to that
protecting
guy,
their
man.
hair.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe next year.
It was
I heard it was a
amazing.
good party.
I'm
though,
going
so-
back for sure. That was the first time I've ever gone. I'm going again for sure.
Okay, maybe next year. You heard it here first, guys. That might be my first. I usually don't fet Caribana weekend because I'm not a soca warrior.
I'm not either, but that
Maybe
the
you'll catch
vibes,
me.
that vibe was so fun.
Okay,
They need to run it back.
next year.
When is Tsunami 2.0 before summer?
Is there? Do they do it like only Caribana, or is there like throughout the year?
That one specifically? I'm pretty sure it's only there's like other variations and stuff, but I don't think that happens again. That specific one
Okay, well,
next summer.
next summer.
Next.
But what was I saying again? Before we talk about tsunami.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, if you're a woman who is 30 plus, you need to rock Tresor's world because Tresor
I'm open.
told us that he's never had rock his world sex. And I really
Now
want
before
my
people
friend,
get mad at me, hold on. Let me preface what I'm
Oh,
saying.
sorry, but yeah, before the women who have fucked Tresor who listen to this podcast
But let
are
me
gonna
preface
be like,
what I'm
are
saying.
gonna come like, so you're trying to tell me that I never rocked your fucking world?
Let me preface what I'm
setting
saying.
the man up.
I'm not saying that there's never been anything that I'm not saying I've never had no good ushy gushy. You get me? I'm just saying that the way that some people talk about sex in the manner where they're like, yo, someone like completely exploded their mind and like did things to them that they didn't know was imaginable. That feeling I have never experienced. Cause I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, it could be good, but the way you guys are talking about this, you guys are talking like it's a whole other thing.
I've
That's what I'm
definitely
saying.
had very good like rock your world sex.
You never seen colors?
No,
You never gotten deaf from coming?
no,
Never your pinky toe cracks?
no.
Really? You've never like had like
Pinky
the
toe crack is real, eh?
when you come?
never
first
Scary
of all,
Movie 2? Like,
I
never?
don't scream like that at all.
Okay, maybe not scream. We haven't had like when when okay, you guys don't know because you guys are straight. But like when men nut like really hard, like they are like their body like levitates. You never had that happen to you?
I know what you're talking about. That could have possibly happened. Yeah,
Possibly.
that could. That
That
could
means you
happen.
never have remembered it?
No, there's been a couple times where you were like, "Oh,
When,
damn,
when you hit the back arch?
my back did not arch.
Why can't you just
My
That's
back."
crazy. Back arching Zoe.
back arch me like you're like you nut because like you know like you're
No,
your
but you know
body's
what I also
clenching.
do. But you know what I also do though.
brother.
I am very aware of things like that, and I try my best to control my.
I hate
body.
men like that.
You don't
'Cause-
be up in your girls. You're moaning like.
No,
I
I
hate
try my
men
best
like
to
that.
control my body because if I'm about to nut, I'm not about to be like Harlem shaking in the bed, even if that's how I feel on the inside. I'm not doing that.
But y'all want us to do that.
You okay? We
Let
also
me be
had a-
reversal. You want me to be legs shaking, back arching, grabbing.
yeah, but that's
That
still
needs to
more
happen,
accepted.
though. That's part of the like.
Yeah,
You know?
But I also want to see how you react to me making you come.
That's
but
important.
that's still more accepted though. That's a thing.
No, I love
We
when
look
just
for
let
the-
your body free. When you nut with me, let your body
I think
free.
there's a lot of-
scream, clench, whatever you got to do.
There's a lot of women that probably would get the same feeling that you get when you see men taking pictures of LeBron if they saw men tense up and arch the back and everything, you know? So like
when you say okay,
My pride
when I
will
say
not let me
arch
do
the
that.
back, you're making it seem like I'm like talking like toot it up. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't care. I'm not arching my back.
I'm saying like
There's no back arching.
you're making it seem like I'm saying toot it up. I'm just saying like guys like because okay, first of all, if we're getting scientific now, we had Claudia on here, right? An orgasm is a contraction of muscles that is initiated by sexual pleasure, right? So when girls orgasm from what's called clitoris, what's called stimulation, it's your body naturally clenches up. So when men ejaculate, your body also naturally clenches up. So my thing is just stop fighting the clench. Let your body clench because that's shit that women like.
Also, I will say this though. Remember, I have never been
Let that back arch, baby.
never been in a relationship.
You've never had a relationship.
So I don't know if I'm comfortable enough to let my body just free flow in front of somebody as I might if I was like with my shorty.
But you've also never had sex where you're comfortable enough with that person to let your body do whatever.
Like, sure, but I have pride. I'm not about to like
Okay, I don't want this doesn't have to be that, but like you know, like a
what if that was the sound that I made? Would you still want me to do that? You tell me to let my body free and now I'm going what are you gonna do now? Now you're gonna look at me different. You see what you're doing right now? And some people do that. That's why they don't want to venture off into that territory. You might as well let them stay where they at. If my sex
drop
noises are crazy, what if that was it? What if my sex noises are just crazy and I just don't want people to hear it? You'd never know.
And I think women in general are less comfortable than you're making it sound too. Not every woman feels the way you feel, Zoe, about
what do you
that.
mean?
Most women would really be put off if they, if you hit that screenshot noise in front of them, like.
Okay, first of all,
Because orgasm is kind of like a screenshot.
Or if I started convulsing like I was bouncing up and down on a
had an exorcism,
trampoline
yeah.
on my back.
okay, you guys are being excessive. Like I'm not talking like
You are talking about that though. You're
But
saying
I was
blow
sa-
your mind, rock your world, exorcism, sex. Like
yeah, but I'm talking like you don't have to whatever that was. I don't want to see that ever. That is crazy. No, that's not what I mean. I mean like don't like a lot of guys try to like fight like when they come to
Yes.
just to remain cool.
That's me.
well,
But,
it's-
like-
okay, but also that's like
Yes, he just said that's me.
But that's
me.
fundamental parts of sex.
It's not
You
to
want it to
remain
last
cool.
longer.
It's not It's not to remain cool. It's just I'm not gonna fully let my body loose to just move however it feels.
Okay, but okay, hold on. When you come, you're not like exorcism, like you know what I'm saying. Like when you're making it seem like your body's gonna like free for all, like roll, like
You don't know. It could.
You're saying that's what you want to have.
No, that's not what I want to have happen. But like like let a little moan out, like grip a little something, like you know what I'm saying. Like
I'll do the grip.
tense.
I'll do the grip. I'll do the grip. I'll grip
You know
a
what I'm saying?
bed
Like-
sheet or a pillow or something.
Like tense up a
From the
little bit,
side.
like
Yeah.
make it very like I wanted to know that you are coming. You know, make your leg cramp, crack your pinky toe a little bit.
Crack your pinky toe.
You know, like
That's real. The
the pinky toe
is real.
crack. They can say stress out, put your chest out, not arch your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, just something. But don't do that. Whatever you just did, I don't want to see that ever. Don't do that convulsing shit. That shit's weird. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't naturally happen. You might be doing something a little extra.
You would never know.
I don't think any guy can come cool, man.
And I don't want you to. I want you to come naturally. I mean, if that's the
I don't
natural.
think you do. I don't think you.
Yeah.
I think you
Nah.
should reevaluate what you're asking.
What do you mean?
Not you. I'm just. I don't know.
What do you mean by come cool? Like, what's a come cool? Like, what is that?
Woo! Ho ho, Delhi.
I'm coming and I'm finished. Here, use my cape. Like, I don't fucking know.
Something like
a
that.
superhero or something. That's how Homelander.
Testicles 1, 2. Testicles 1, 2. Prepare for landing. Something like that.
I'm arriving.
Anyways, if anyone, listen, slide in my DMs and I'll try to set it up. If you are a woman and Tresor is your type and you are 30 plus, in the words of Dave, come rock his world, please. I just want you to have like mind-blowing sex.
From a 30-plus-year-old.
If she can do it, then something. Because clearly the women you fucking aren't doing it.
See, I didn't say that. Like, don't get me caught up, because I never said that.
But you've never said you've had mind-blowing sex, which is crazy.
Mind-blowing. No.
Have you had mind-blowing sex, Clyde?
I guess.
He had to think about it.
I guess.
Like, the way we've broken it down and the more I've thought about it, I've had mind-blowing nuts. You know? Like, but what I think...
That makes sense.
You know, the sex from point A to B, every aspect of it blew my mind.
Nah.
Maybe not, but I would consider a mind-blowing nut, mind-blowing sex, you know? The more I'm thinking about it, especially with this conversation, maybe not. Definitely.
I feel like, but don't...
So you've never had like amazing foreplay and like amazing
I have.
intercourse
Yeah.
and then like amazing nut?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you have to question it, that's y'all sex life. I don't know. I've definitely had amazing, like, from like
There's
sexual.
no back arching.
I've had like amazing like sexual tension and then amazing foreplay and then like amazing intercourse and then like crazy nut. I've had all the way up.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
What's your body count? No, I'm kidding.
I am, since I was born to this earth, I am purely virgin.
I just think if you are the hoe that you make it seem like you are.
When have I ever made it seem like I'm a
you
hoe?
play-
What?
I mean, not see. Like,
I have
you've
never once
yeah.
even implied that I have a lot of sex. I have never said that ever.
You've never said it directly, but like from our conversations off air, I could have like, okay, like just sort of be getting it in.
That does not mean nah.
Yeah.
That is not correlate to the
From our
same.
convos off air, I definitely you be getting to pussy. You be getting to pussy. So it's alarming to me that the pussy you be getting is not mind blowing pussy.
But it has nothing to do with that. I think it's just me as a person. Like,
He's also not having relationship sex, which is usually when the mind-blowing shit happens, right?
Not per se.
When you know somebody well, when you know each other's body
I've had mind blowing sex outside of
on
relationship.
a one-night stand? Or
Oh,
on-
not
also-
a one night stand. Okay, no, him and I were like friends with benefits.
yes.
Okay. Yeah,
that
so you
too.
got a
But I will
repetition.
also say, throughout my life, and I'll just be honest, it's a very small number of people that I've consistently had sex with. So that could be it. Usually it's just like a
So you really home.
1-2 time thing. No, but sex isn't that, like, I'm not one of those people that needs sex. So it's not like I'm,
So you have a low sex drive.
nah, I'm not saying that, but it's just I don't have a super high one where it's like I'm going crazy if I don't have sex
How
every
often do you
week.
masturbate?
Not really that often. I'd be feeling guilty.
So you have a low sex drive.
Nah, I don't think so. I just
Yeah,
think it's just
'cause-
not, it's not something that I like need to function.
People
all
who have
the
high
time.
sex drives have like, if they're not having sex, they'll like consistently masturbate, stuff like that. So if you're not consistently masturbating and you're not having consistent sex, then you have a low sex drive.
Yeah, I'd probably say like a medium. I have like a medium drive.
So you masturbate like what, like once a week?
I don't know. I don't log it.
Once a
So I
month?
wouldn't know.
Once a month is low.
I don't know. No, it's probably more than once a month, but
Twice?
it depends. It depends on the circumstance, the situation. Am I traveling? Like, I'm
You
not.
don't masturbate when you travel?
No. Cause like I'm in other people's houses and like
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Like
if I'm with
you're by yourself.
people and stuff, like
But if you're by
think that's kind
yourself-
of weird. But I'm never really like on a full travel by myself. Even if I move by myself,
No,
I'm
even if you're
staying
like
around people.
like in your own hotel. Say you're on like a trip with people, but you're in your own hotel room.
See, I've never had that.
Oh.
I've never had my own hotel room on a trip.
What? Do
Like,
you always
just
share it with
to
somebody?
myself. Yeah, like where am I going? Because if I'm in like a state, I'm probably staying with people that I know, so I'm not in a hotel room. If I'm in a island, I probably traveled in a group, so I
Right.
probably don't have my own hotel room. So
Interesting.
yeah, like all I'm saying is I just don't need sex to function every day. Of course, I
No,
like it just
obviously, like
everybody
no
else.
one, unless
But
you're a
I've
sex
gone on-
addict.
I've definitely gone on some like long streaks without having sex.
What's your
In my
longest streak?
earlier days, but I think my longest was, I think between my first and second body was almost 2 years,
Wow.
and then I think between my second and third was like a year.
That's long. Well, for me, it was actually I've never hit 2 years without sex since I've been like sexually active. I've
Because
never
like I
gone
said,
2
but
years
also
without
remember,
sex.
I like that was my like I was young,
Yeah.
so it wasn't.
Well,
really
how old were you lost your virginity?
17.
Okay, so then you had sex until you were 19, and then not again until you were 20.
Yeah, I wasn't really trying. Like I was just living life, chilling. I didn't have a car. I didn't have my own crib. Like I wasn't
Those are
really.
Why are you
big
kidding?
fat
At that
I
age,
wasn't a sneak because I was.
at that
my
age, I
thing
was
is-
fucking niggas in their crib.
See, but my thing is, I'm not a sneak.
18, 19, we all lived at home.
Yeah, of course. Usually, like when your parents
you
aren't
get
home.
snuck in the basement. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's true. But I wasn't a sneaker. I didn't like to sneak. I wanted to feel comfortable.
I love a man who can sneak,
Jesus.
come through the back. Are you kidding?
I didn't like that.
Take off your shoes before you come inside. My mom can't hear you. Socks only.
Bring the shoes to the room.
Bring the shoes to the room.
Another episode, I'll really get into this. For
Why another
myself.
episode?
Sneak into the house.
No, not the sneaking, just the breaks.
The long
Oh,
sex breaks.
how's the longest sex break you've had?
I'll let you know.
Tell me.
So let us know.
Probably 18 months. Remember we did. This
We already talked about this already.
This is what I mean, and there will be a part 2 to that episode.
Part 2, why?
We had a full episode about this, Zoe.
Yeah, but why is there a part 2?
Because
Did you do it again?
well,
Did you break your streak?
this is what I mean. We got it. Needs to be revisited in its own episode.
In our episode, we talked about you hadn't had sex for like what?
A year.
Yeah. So how long are you at now?
Wait, that's current? I missed this episode.
This is what I
This is
mean.
before you came on.
Oh.
This is what I said. We will revisit this.
Why are we
in a full
revisiting it?
episode.
Why?
Because this is the Caribana recap. You know,
No.
we are in.
No, we passed that now.
No, I'm telling you, I want my own. If I'm going to talk about this,
You can't have a whole episode dedicated to your sex life.
well, if we want to talk about it, it's my sex life. Yeah,
takes
I
that
want my own
long?
episode.
You're not having a whole hour and a half to 2 hour episode talk about your
I wanna
sex
talk
life.
about
I feel like
for
you
a
could
full-
summarize.
Could summarize it? No, I can't. I really can't summarize it. It's a long conversation.
There's no way
I
it is
can't-
that long.
I
Clyde.
can't touch on it. You know, I can't.
Have you had sex since the episode? Yes or no?
We'll talk about it.
Have you had sex since that episode? Yes or no?
No,
Okay, that's all you had to say. So how long are you at now?
18.
So how is that hard to say?
No, because now that's without context, and that
No, but
that looks crazy. It's
No, it
that's
doesn't,
not-
because
no,
if people
'cause-
listen-
no, and it's stuff that I like. It's about my life that I
Does
want to
this-
share, and
does
that's
it-
not the context that I wanted to share it without anything like that. It's just a number like that, the way that you're kind of
Okay,
No, but
we will
we
get
talk-
into it where you can share your context because he clearly needs to deep dive into this. So we'll let him.
But it's
we'll let him
definitely
do
more of like more than just like, oh, obviously we know Clyde can get pussy. So it's obviously more than that.
Yeah, it's a
And,
choice,
like,
ain't it?
don't you remember when we talked about it? How all the emotional, deep-rooted shit that I had
Yes,
to
so
talk
I'm
about?
saying
That's why I'm saying I'm not touching on it
people-
and doing this in passing right now.
People know because they listen, so they obviously know already about
Oh,
the
I know.
situation.
Yeah, I know. It gets brought up.
So the update is that he still has not, and I commend that. I think you should hit 2 years.
I don't know. See, I feel like now,
I can.
now
definitely hit 2 years.
Now I don't know if I could do those streaks that I did before.
I encourage. Maybe not as long as like what I'm doing, and like everyone's got different reasons. I encourage anybody to take a break.
Yo,
whatever a break would be to you.
When the pandemic started, I did like a fresh 6 months easy.
I was fucking during the pandemic.
Yeah, I was
I wasn't.
still.
I really wasn't. When we were really in the crib, like when it just started, when people were wiping down their Amazon boxes and stuff, I did a cool 6 months.
Like 1 week into lockdown.
Oh, this girl is a
Is a what?
freak.
Now you're gonna call me a hoe.
Nah, that
1 week into lockdown,
I was getting
risking it.
Yeah,
during pandemic.
he was
too.
literally like, "Yo, come quarantine with me." I was like, "Bet."
Wow, you fell for you did the come quarantine with me type thing.
me.
That's
Listen,
crazy.
During what's it called? During COVID, I had to wax my own
You're
pussy.
just bored and horny. Huh?
Yeah, one, I was bored and horny, and 2, there was no traffic. So where I was going to, I was like, "Boom, I can zoom that bitch." And 3, I had to wax my own pussy to get play, and
So
that
did
was
that hurt?
Oh, poor soul.
Did that hurt?
Shit.
Wax your own balls tonight and see if that hurts.
Nah. I'm
Exactly. It fucking hurt like a bitch. And I've never done waxing ever again from that day. I've lasered everything. I
good.
literally
Can you buy
had
your own laser?
what?
Can you buy your own laser?
I mean, you can buy the machine, but it's like $60,000.
Damn.
Yeah, and
What's a vajacial?
it's like a facial for your vagina.
Yeah, but what does it do?
Like rejuvenates the skin. Makes your skin look even. Gets rid of any like hyperpigmentation. Exfoliates. You can get like extractions if you have like ingrown hairs and stuff like that. Why?
I was just wondering. I never knew what it was called. What the reason was.
There's a male version of it.
What's it called?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I've
With me, I just laser my body, so she lasers my coochie. And I just slap some baby oil on that bad boy.
Do you guys feel awkward just being spread eagle in front of these wax ladies?
Honestly, no, because I know she sees so many vaginas that it's like this is
Do you
literally.
think she takes note of what they look like?
She compliments mine all the time, but I feel like she's complimenting her. First of all,
Yeah, she wants a tip.
she.
when the doctor
obviously.
walks in when you're a
But,
little kid, it's like someone's a big boy.
Okay, stop.
Imagine that happen when you're getting your dickatial.
That is crazy.
Facial.
But what I mean is she what's it called? Because obviously she's seeing the progress of what she's doing, so she's like, "Oh my god, it looks so good, it's working."
Someone's
Does that
gonna
not
be a
make
wrestler
sense?
when he's older.
Ew. Does that not make sense? So I'm saying, I know what I'm saying, but I don't think she's probably the most naked I've ever gotten in front of someone who I'm not having sex with. She really be in
Looking
there.
in.
Looking, opening the
Lips?
Yeah, well, you have to laser the lips. Look, this thing said lips.
She spreads
Yeah.
the lips.
Well,
iPhone
she'll make you
zoom
with
That's
me. She'll
mad.
make me bend one knee, so it kind of opens up a little bit, and then she'll put the laser machine on the lip. But I definitely know she's in there. I can feel it.
You think she's ever asked someone to do that and went,
What do you mean?
do you think that happens?
What do you?
She said, okay, assume the position. They assumed the position and she just crinkled her nose a little bit.
I hope not.
That would be crazy. Hold on, I gotta pee.
She's never crinkled her nose at me, so I really hope that. I don't think. I feel as a woman though, if you know, women who do laser, waxing, any service that you're going to be a woman or another person is going to be in a vicinity.
I don't know. I've heard the opposite from the wax girls that are saying, "Yo, y'all need to fucking wipe your ass when you come in here."
Really?
I've seen those tweets. You haven't? I remember there was a whole discourse about it. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, I thought this was I wouldn't think that would be popular. That women would, sounds like something more for the dickatials that would be an issue. Oh, I guess
With
you haven't
me,
heard.
one thing I literally whenever I do laser, because I know I'm gonna get butt ass naked from this woman. I I'll time it to the point where I take a good shower right before I have to leave the house. Like literally I shower, clothes on, out the door. Like there's no like, let me go walk my dog or like, let me go run to the store. No, it's literally shower, clothes on, right to Laser Lady. Cause I do not want, I don't even use the bathroom after. Like I don't even pee until after.
Hitting work, gym, then the wax lady.
That's disgusting. That's really gross. Cause like naturally, like every woman's gonna smell. Especially if you go to the gym.
That's just not good hygiene.
Yeah, especially if you go to the gym, like you're not gonna smell your best. So why the fuck would you go to a wax lady or a laser lady fresh out the gym, or even fresh from like if you have to go to work and like you're using the bathroom, you're peeing, you know what I'm saying, like something like that. You're walking around. Why would you?
You know what's kind of related to this? That's a little unrelated, I guess. But Caribana, people who went to the parade or went to a day party and then went out after in the same fit.
That's disgusting.
Or didn't shower in between day parties and going out at
That's
night.
very disgusting.
I knew of people doing this, and I gotta say I'm disappointed.
People literally did not shower in between.
Or people that were just at day parties and then they were at a night party and they're in the same fit.
In the same fit?
Yeah.
That's gross. That's very gross.
Yeah.
Like,
I just
disgusting. Like with me, if I'm going to a day party and I'm going to a night party, I'll literally wear my day party fit and then go back to wherever I'm going, shower, take my makeup off, I'll redo my makeup, all that shit. But I'm never doing like, I'll keep the same face. No, everything's coming off and everything's going put back on. That's disgusting.
Yeah. People need to fix up who are doing that.
But yeah, no, I literally make sure, we're talking about women who don't thoroughly clean before this. And I think that's really gross. You can't. Because like I said, the person's really up, like even when she like lasers my ass, because she'll laser my asshole, like you have to like kind of like, she'll like ask me like hold one cheek like open so she can like get in. So it's like imagine someone opens their ass cheek and it's just like, whew, oh my God.
I don't know. Says a lot about you, what you think of service workers and stuff. And
Not think of service workers, bitch. Anyways, what else is on our list? I think that was it.
Was it?
Well, yeah. Oh, we had the teenage rebellion.
I'm still thinking the first thing I thought when I heard you say that.
No,
what's
okay.
a teenage
Anyways, but I was
No,
talking
she
about.
said something else. She said like the sheltered teen rebellion. And I thought she meant like teenagers that live in homeless shelters got really mad.
Yeah, like a whole herd of them got together and
And something happened.
stole from.
No.
But what do
Yeah,
you
made
actually
it-
mean?
I was talking about because like my friends and I are talking about like, you know, like in high school, like, you know, a lot of the girls in high school who had like very like strict parents who like wouldn't let them go to parties or like they had to like leave the party at 10 p.m. or they couldn't drink or whatever.
Very religious parents.
Yeah, even either religious or just very, very strict. Like you need this and that, like how they turned out now. And I know a lot of girls in high school who had like strict parents who like went to university or like after prom and would like get like fucked by like 6 guys in like 2 nights. And it was like, I mean, nothing's wrong with that, but it's definitely not used or definitely a big jump from being a virgin to fucking 6 men in the span of 48 hours.
That's mad.
But I think that is the teenage rebellion situation that a lot of people get into, right? You shelter your kids too much and then they be,
Hoes.
okay, not hoes, but they be, you know, wildin'.
I believe it.
Baloney ponies.
That is still the craziest thing I've ever heard, I think.
I can't get over it either.
Like that, how did you think of that? Like, have you heard that before?
I think so. Probably in my subconscious.
Tresor's subconscious is something else.
I want to be in your subconscious because what the fuck
Sure.
be happening in there?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think people want to know what I actually think all the time. People really don't want to know. It's definitely not all PC.
We mean PC.
Politically correct?
Oh, yeah, we know. Because you be saying some wild shit off air, and I'm like, are you serious?
And if you keep it a stack, that's how most people think.
Yeah.
You filter yourself for the protection of others before you speak your mind. But in your mind, people say, do you know how many white people have probably called you the N-word in their head, but just won't say it out loud?
That's
A
true.
lot. I can tell you that.
I can tell you that.
How many dudes want to take a picture of LeBron, but they just don't? 'Cause
Okay,
they-
are you kidding me
they
right
wanna
now?
look cool in front of the Toronto women.
Not you taking a picture of LeBron.
Why as a man do you
Listen.
laugh at your friends' jokes?
There's nothing.
Why, as a man, are you not the leader of? Never mind. Don't even let me.
Wise men, are you not the leader of what?
Never mind.
What do you mean the leader?
Never mind.
Why as a man can your friend make you laugh? That's how I know you're not the leader.
Oh, I kind of get that. I'm kidding.
That's crazy. Mans can't be funny.
Yeah, you can't laugh. You can't find a joke funny.
Just
that
because
your
I don't
friends-
laugh with you, you're not funny. Did you ever see that video? I think Shiggy made it like years ago, and he was like, "Oh, why do girls always want to know why you hang out with your friends all the time? Because my friends are fun."
Because my friends are funny.
A good time when I'm around
Because
my
my friends are fun. I feel like you're lucky if your girl is fun also. But your girl is not the first person you go to for fun.
Really?
Yes.
I hope my man comes to me for fun.
Like luck. That's what I'm saying. You're lucky if your girl is fun and your girl is like you have that dynamic. You're lucky because everybody doesn't have that.
I hope my man would think of me as fun.
Yeah, to me, it's kind of a mandatory. Like, I need to be able to have fun with you.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna work if
But some
not.
people aren't like that. Some
Yeah.
some dudes that just wife like the Insta baddies, like with the BBL starter kit
BBL
that
starter
includes
kit.
no personality. A lot of those girls are not fun.
A part of the fuck bitch genre.
Yeah, they're not fun.
No, they're
Speaking
not.
of the
They're
fuck
not fun
bitch
people.
genre, guys, I won Yeezy slides.
Must be nice. I can't relate.
I won Yeezy slides. What were you gonna do? What were you gonna do?
End the podcast. That's
No, it was not. But
Oh, I thought I had applause. I don't have applause.
oh, you're good. Anyways, point is, I won the Yeezy slides, the black ones. They think they shipped on Friday or Monday. Anyways, point is, now that I have the Yeezy slides that I've been trying to get for fucking months, I have to get an essentials tracksuit so I can be a part of the fuck bitch genre.
don't you have that already?
Why
don't
would you
have an
want to
essential strap.
associate yourself with those kinds of people, Zoe?
I don't, but I'm saying like, I just feel like,
That you're a fuck bitch?
no, I'm definitely not a fuck bitch. But sometimes there's certain things where it's like, you just gotta do it your way.
So what?
Fuck bitch way.
It's the same way like the dangly earring that men wear.
Okay.
All men had it at one point.
No,
You just gotta
Oh,
do
man.
it. You didn't have the dangly earring.
I've
dangly
never worn a
earring?
dangly
The
earring
one with the
in my whole
cross
life.
that all the guys have.
I've never.
No,
worn
I
that
had
in my
earrings, but I never.
You
Remember-
never had the hoop with the cross.
life. On my life, I've
Chris,
never
you are
worn
a
that.
liar.
Chris.
Clyde, you are a liar.
I've never, no, definitely not. What I probably should pay for the crimes. I had the Jordan.
I had the Jordan
logo.
earring for sure.
Yeah, I had that.
I had
And
the
that's not
Jordan.
fuckboy genre.
Nah, that's just
Yeah,
high
it
school.
absolutely is.
I'm not
That's
proud
just
of
high
it.
school.
Yeah, I'm
It
not proud of it.
absolutely
But
is.
yeah, after high school, you
No,
can't.
that's just high
unacceptable.
school. After high school, having a Jordan earring is crazy.
I think the Soldier Boy one is more
the
unacceptable.
giant fat diamonds.
That's
I had
crazy.
those too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are wild.
The square ones.
I'm telling you,
What's the fuck
I
girl
just-
genre though?
the fuck bitch genre is like it's like that.
Fuck
like
bitch.
it's like the trends that like like. But thing is, I'm gonna do it nicely. Like I'm not gonna do the essentials like shorts with like thing. I'm gonna do like a nice like essentials tracky that goes with my Yeezy slides. You know how girls were doing like the Skims with the heels? That's fuck bitch genre to me. I'm not
the-
doing that. That's crazy.
The biker outfit with the Nike hats.
What? Which one's that?
The biker outfits.
Neon
The
What if-
neon outfits and the dad hats.
Neon outfits?
You
Bro,
know
you
what I'm
remember the
talking
neon
about.
shorts? You remember this
the
era?
neon era.
And the biker short, yeah.
The
Oh,
really
yeah.
tight biker outfits.
What are these outfits?
Oh my God. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Biker shorts?
Yes, but it was like the full fit. It was the biker shorts with the matching top and it was neon.
wrestling suit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think meant biker like leather.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was definitely fuck bitch genre era. Yeah. But sometimes you just gotta do a little fuck bitch outfit on the low, but make it cute.
So
sometimes.
so now at my grown age, what's the guy version of that? Now.
Hair extensions.
Jimmy Butler's
I-
a fuck boy, eh?
I don't
Jimmy Butler's in his fuckboy era right now.
I don't think that's equivalent.
Why?
Because not everyone could just go get hair extensions.
Of course you can. Braids right now, braids and hair extensions are a part of the fuckboy genre. Every man
How?
wants, because it's the thing is, it's when
It was Jimmy Butler, Fetty Wap, and who else?
every man has braids right now.
Drake got braids, yeah.
I'm not talking about just hair extensions. Braids, period.
Yeah.
Braids. Now we're in the fuckboy genre of braids because every nigga is getting braids.
That is true. That is true.
So right now, the fuckboy genre is braids. You don't have to be a fuckboy, but it's no like this is like a genre thing.
I know what you're. Every man.
You know what I'm saying?
About 75% of the NBA has braids. Right. now.
Yeah.
It's just a fuckboy thing.
It was like back in what was it, 2012, when everyone had the Duke starting 5 cut.
Do you remember?
Yes, exactly.
Do you remember the Roscoe Dash?
I
the
never,
Mohawk?
I never was a Mohawk, faux
neither.
hawk guy.
I never had it,
All my life, my head has never been cut into
You never
a
had a
mohawk.
high top?
Never.
Or when guys
had a high top
were doing the
Like a
sponge,
full
the
box?
sponge with twisting their hair, that was fuckboy era.
Yeah, I did the sponge for sure, but I never had a mohawk or a box cut.
Telling you, man, the fuckboy, fuck bitch eras be hilarious. So now you just gotta participate. You just gotta be like, all right, yo, you just ride this cute little, but make it your own. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like everybody else. I'm pretty sure I did the bike. I never did the biker shorts. I don't think with the dad
There
hat.
was the trench coat, gold chain, turtleneck.
Oh yeah, that was like fuckboy era for
that
real.
was quite
Chelsea boots.
Chelsea boots.
When was
Chelsea
it? Yo,
boots.
I saw my Chelsea boots today. They're so dusty. They're turning gray. They were black.
Throw them out.
They fell off.
I haven't worn those shoes in years.
Chelsea boots is nuts. Get rid of them. The Chelsea boots with the blue jeans and the turtleneck with the camel coat and
into the club. Like that was before
Yeah,
clubs were letting
that's
you
the
wear
only reason you would wear it
sneakers.
with your Le Chateau Aldo fucking fit. And,
you know how many dates I went on with guys who would wear the fucking turtleneck with the gray camel coat?
But I still bump turtlenecks though.
No, turtlenecks are completely fine. It's just that ensemble.
And trench
then,
coats
the
are cool,
toque,
too.
and then the toque. Oh, brother.
Like the
Toque.
short toque.
Yeah,
the
but
photographer toque.
yeah.
Is
Is that what it's called?
The
That's what I call
the
it.
Filipino homeboy toque. All of my Filipino homies had every color.
You know the thing is, one of my boys tweeted, he was like, I don't care how cold it is, my toque will never cover my ears. And I literally understand that. Because like when a guy has like a big
Oh,
toque,
the-
yeah, like, nah.
You look like a Disney character.
Yeah, you can't wear like those big toques. He's like, I don't care how cold it is, my toque will never cover my ears. And like, that's facts, I get it.
Yeah, it can't.
You can't wear the toque down here, brother.
You just look
You
like
can't
look
rock it,
insane.
but if you're like walking somewhere,
yeah. If I'm
and
walking
you have
somewhere,
to-
I might pull it down.
That's the
But
only
when I get
time, like,
around people, I'll bring it back up.
I have to like, yeah.
But to pull it down, you know, crazy. Even like for me, like I never wear toque cover my ears either, really.
Yeah, but you guys are in pain for fashion all the time.
That's true.
We're not used to that.
Yeah, when I wear a toque, I rarely make it cover my ears. Or let it cover my ears. Maybe like the very top of my ears, but never the whole ear. That's
Your
nuts.
whole ear, yeah, that's crazy.
Whole ear is fucking nuts. Like whole ear is absolutely
Do you,
insane.
do you remember the toque caps?
No, what are those?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking
Oh no, those were OD. We're never. If I see those this winter,
Those ones, and you knew
That's like
everyone,
10 years ago, baby.
everyone that wore it was about to start rapping about
Yeah.
like inflation or something.
That was a let me step in the cipher type.
That was the, remember we're talking about the lyrical, spherical, miracle guys. They had the
lyrical
hat.
spirit.
They had the toque hat with the
They
brim.
had the
Yeah.
toque
Like
hat.
most deaf.
Yeah.
That's some would consider. Shit, my
toque
bad.
hat.
It's close to the mic.
The hat is ugly as fuck. If those hats ever make a
I
comeback,
don't even
I'm
think
done.
they exist anymore.
They do for sure.
That's crazy.
Probably
You could
find them in
wear
like a
the
random
toque hat.
store in Shoppers World.
If you pull it to the date, he's wearing the toque hat. Are you telling him to
upset.
just take it
I'm
off?
telling him, yeah, take it off, baby.
What if he's wearing a Black Panther hat?
Black Panther hat?
Like a
There's a name for it. It's probably horrible.
not
but
not
I
the
don't know
kufi.
The,
What's
cool,
the-
yeah. Yeah.
You just call it a Black Panther.
I couldn't think of it. I don't know. We're talking about
Are you
genres
sure you're
of
talking
hats.
about a kufi, or are you?
I don't
talking
know if
about
I
the-
actually-
or
I-
are you
I-
talking about the tribal?
No, not that. No.
He's talking about a goofy, probably.
You know what Biggie wore all the time? I think it was a kufi. Yeah.
The one that Biggie wore. Are you talking about a Kango?
I don't know. It's either a kufi or a K. I don't know.
Like the LL Cool J hat.
Now I'm getting confused.
That's a Kango.
Now I'm,
That's a
now,
Kango,
now I'm getting
yeah.
confused because they both wear a similar
A
style.
kufi is like the. I swear that's the. What's the proper term?
I don't know. This is what I don't know the terms for these hats.
This is a kufi hat.
I do not. I don't think I mean that. No.
I'm telling you, he means the tribal one.
No, I don't mean the Dr. Umar.
Yeah,
This is
like
what you
the
mean?
Dr. Umar.
The Dr. Umar
No,
hat?
no, that's
so what
not
the
what-
fuck is a Black Panther hat?
I have one language. Yes, that hat.
That's a Kango.
That's a Kango.
okay, I
That
mean-
was also not in Black Panther.
Who?
No,
Who?
not-
Not in Black Panthers. The Black Panthers.
Oh!
You
I
thought
thought
I
you
meant-
meant the superhero
you
movie.
thought I meant Chadwick?
Oh! R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. I thought you meant the movie.
No.
You mean like the Black Panthers? Oh, that's a Kango, bitch.
I don't know the name of it.
Wait, but are you really talking about a Kango or are you talking about like the beret style?
I
one?
meant that. What Trey
That was
just
a
pulled
Kango.
up, I meant that.
Yeah, that was
That's
a
a
Kango.
Kango.
Yeah, that's the Kango.
Yeah.
What if he pulled up with that? Is
A
that worse?
Kango
than-
hat? Yeah, get out of here, bro. Why are you wearing that?
Forward too, not even backwards. It's not even like he's trying to swag it. Because the Kangos, they're still around. I seen like a Supreme Kango
Yeah.
that was kind of hard, but I personally would never buy it.
Yeah, the Black Panthers did wear Kango hats.
That's crazy.
I'm screaming that it took me that long to tell you talking about the fucking social group.
This girl said Black
I really thought he meant
Panther,
Black
the film,
Panther.
like Wakanda Forever Black Panther.
That's what I thought he meant. Why would I think of? Yeah, that's what he meant. Why would I think of anything else?
Wait, is he gonna appear with a kufi on? Where did he go?
Did he go to get a kufi?
He went to go get a Kango. He definitely
no way
went
he
to go
went to get a
retrieve
Kango.
a Kango. So if a man pulled up with I don't know. See, once again, that's another one of those things where I feel like y'all are afforded the luxury that we're not.
Why?
I feel like when we look bad, y'all will just rip us to shreds. But like y'all, it takes a lot for y'all to look bad
I don't believe that.
because you guys can rock such simple clothing and it's fine.
I mean,
Like you really have to look bad if you're like if you're a woman.
I guess, but point is, I'm not dating a man who's wearing a Kangol hat, and I'm also I'm gonna not encourage my man to wear the fuckboy fit because absolutely not.
Is shoe game important to you in a guy?
You've asked this before, and I said yes. Like you're not wearing like
Skechers?
Asics around me.
But in their defense, all these shoes now that are making comebacks you never would have rocked before.
Like what?
I am a New Balance fanatic now.
Oh, New Balance becoming hard,
jacking,
though.
mans were not jacking New Balances a few years ago.
But you can say this. That's not true. I have a pair of New Balance that I used to wear, but
casually.
yeah, you can say the same about what's it called? Champion.
Yeah.
When Champion rebranded me. Oh. Okay.
I don't know if
For people who are just
This is what I meant, Zoe.
Clyde looks like Scrooge McDuck.
for people who are not listening, or people who are listening, sorry, and not watching this on YouTube, Clyde just went into the closet
And he looks like unknown
and came
P.
back with a Kangol hat.
This is like the hat the Hotep's
Do you
wearing.
have
and he
other
does
hats?
this right before.
I
he's
need a
gonna-
hat now too. Yo, pass me the
No.
Blue Jays fitted
Yeah,
that all the
the
hood
Jays-
mans
You know
used to
what?
wear.
We're gonna end the episode right here
Yeah.
because I'm not
You want to
getting
do
into
the
this.
fuckboy genre? Let's get into it.
I'm gonna wear it.
Doesn't even fit your head. All right, guys.
No, I'm gonna keep it.
Do not even pass that hat to me. You better just put that. I thought you better put that
Is
away.
that a bigger size than this one? Or do I have to wear it like T.I. off the side of my head?
Still don't know how it stayed on his head like that.
All right,
Like
y'all.
this. It's fine.
This has been great. This has been episode 15 of the Relentless Diaries.
We gotta wear these on the cover.
You guys can wear them wherever
That,
you
oh
want.
my god! No, hold on. Let's like review
Okay,
this.
that hat. Okay, enough with the hats. What are we doing?
No, like this. This was a bad time. This was a bad time.
Is that
in
the
world.
Toronto skyline
Yes.
on the?
On the brim?
This was a bad time for the world.
That
All of
still
these
doesn't
hats are
fit. These are
pinched,
tight
bro.
hats,
Who's-
yo.
The Lakers.
They were from when I was a kid in high
Oh
school. So
Jesus! Are these your hats?
when I was in high school,
You have
some of,
all of them still?
some of them are my brothers.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know those clothes that you keep for like a time machine, or you may want to shoot
Yeah.
like a skip
All
with it or
the- all the
something one day,
clothes-
so you keep it just in case.
All the clothes I was wearing in the video when Jerkin came back.
No, keep the hat
everyone
on.
kept
No.
You went and
everyone
got it.
kept
Hurting.
asking me.
Why is it hurting?
Because it's tight. All my hats clearly are small as fuck.
Everyone kept asking me how I had all my clothes from that jerking video, and it was just because I just had them.
Yeah, keep them. You can make a dope video one day with it. That's what that bag is. All like the old like time machine clothes.
Anyways, y'all, this has been great. We are back releasing this episode on a Thursday because we had needed an extra day of recuperation after care. What?
I was fine.
Oh, you said wait. You said we? I needed an extra day of recuperation because I had no voice yesterday and I still don't really have much of a voice today, but I pushed through it, literally. But yeah, everyone who saw me this weekend, I appreciate it for reaching out. Next big weekend in the city is Rolling Loud.
Oh, God.
So we'll see how that one goes. I'm sure that's going to be a fucking great recap when that happens. But yeah, everyone, thanks for listening to this episode. We need a guest. I keep saying this, but we're definitely going to get a guest next episode. We have a lot lined up. We got to start reaching out. My thing is I reach out to people like the day of and forget people.
Need to plan this.
Forget people have lives and they probably don't want to come with like 2 hours notice. So I will start genuinely planning guests, my promise, from here forward. So you can get more violent on this podcast. But yeah, so thanks for listening. I'm your main host, Zoe of the Relentless Diaries. And this has been episode 15.
Relentless.